good evening, great peoples of Zamunda. Good evening. What's going on in the world?
We don't say Zamunda
Um,
no more.
what we
Yeah, yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah.
We say Wakanda now.
Man, no,
God.
I'm going to the original motherland. But welcome to another dope
Africa.
episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles. And tonight, as you can see, we are talking about touch starvation.
Doom, 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 doom. Touch.
Yeah,
Doom, doom.
we can get into all of the different aspects and whatnot of touch deprivation and touch starvation. Um, but my first question for everybody before we even fully get started, my first question that I want everybody to think on is when is the last time you got a hug? And I don't mean one of them side hugs or a church hug, like a real deal hug that made you relax your shoulders, relax your mind, and your body kind of hugs. Think on it while we get into the introduction. We want to welcome you to another dope episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles. I am your girl, Leo Rochelle, and we want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We got your boy right here next to me, Pablo, aka Phantom of the Chakras, whatever that means. And then down here at the bottom, we got Pop Pop, aka the Mouth.
You,
What's
you,
good,
you.
Pop Pop?
What it
Um,
do?
and make sure you guys are following this show. This episode is sponsored by My Beautiful Fluff. So make sure y'all go check them out at My Beautiful Fluff. Shop mybeautifulfluff.com. I'll make sure I put the website in the comment section for you all. But make sure you go check out Shop My Beautiful Fluff. She has some amazing clothing items, bags, all of that kind of stuff. And this giveaway, she had a giveaway, but it is over now, so I won't even put it up. But if you go check out her page, tell her Leo sent you, and you all will get a discount for your purchase. So go check out everything over there on My Beautiful Fluff. And
My
between
beautiful
now and the
fluff.
21st of May, you get a free gift for purchase. So make sure you go check those out, what she got going, and get your free gift. Okay.
Can we
So
get a free fluff?
tonight, yeah, I don't know nothing about all of that.
Man, you talking about touching.
That's
That's some
we
touching for
are,
you
but
right there.
that's a different kind of touch. Um, but make sure y'all go check out My Beautiful Fluff and get your free gift with purchase. And tonight we are talking about touch starvation and touch deprivation. I am not sure if you guys have ever heard of that prior to us like talking about it, but what it is. Let me look on my phone because I don't want to read it off the screen because it's gonna be too small. But it is. Girl, my phone won't take all day. In the meantime, while my phone is continuing to do what it does, um, make sure y'all go follow, like, share, subscribe to the Fat Girl Chronicles on all major platforms for
Already.
us. We need y'all to do
Tell a
that, and then
friend.
we'll also be
Tell
doing the giveaway for our trip to Cabo tonight. We got two people that will be able to win the trip to Cabo. So make sure you guys have already done your entries and all that kind of stuff. And I know who actually be doing this stuff. It lets me know. You can't just click the link and go to YouTube and not actually subscribe to the YouTube channel.
What?
You
Well, they
can't
be trying
click
to
the
do that.
link.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
people be trying to get away with not fully doing what they supposed to be doing in order to get the trip. So you got to do all the
It's fucking
things.
free to join. Like, why the fuck you gotta decide? It's fucking free to join. It ain't like you gotta give no blood now.
You don't have to give nothing. All you got to do is put your email and phone number in there.
Subscription.
And
We
once
ain't
you
charging
win,
subscriptions yet.
yet,
You better get it
yet
while it's
is the
free.
key word.
While it's free. You better get it while it's
Yet
free.
is the key word. But yeah, I get notifications when you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. So you got to make sure you are doing the things and not just clicking the link. Because if you don't do nothing and you just click the link, then you get an entry, but it adds up points. So each thing that you do, it adds up points. And if you're only doing one thing, you ain't finna do that for nobody who really trying to go to
Get one
Cabo because they're gonna
point.
do all the things.
What
You only
what
gonna get
what up, though, Michelle? First time viewer. I see you.
Yeah, you only gonna get them
Hey,
points.
what's up, Michelle? What's going on?
So let's see. I gotta see how many people entered
Yeah,
and all of that good
you just
stuff.
go to YouTube and don't subscribe. They're just like talking about you getting somebody's head, but you just spit it in your hand and rubbing his pee.
You know what? I'm not gonna play with you. I am not. Um, so I gotta see who the winners are, and we'll be announcing that later on this
Who want to go to
evening.
Cabo? Who want to go
Mhm.
to Cabo? Who want to go to Cabo?
Be announcing that
It's
later
a
this
Mexican
evening.
restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of the country. Is it
Out
out of the
there
country or is that still part of
drinking
the
out of
U.S.?
pineapples.
It is out the
Who want to drink
country.
out of pineapples?
It's definitely out the country. Oh,
We're
y'all
not
running these
responsible for your
comments
drinks
up.
or anything of that nature.
Y'all running these comments up.
Run
I
them
ain't
up.
even see
Run them.
all of
You
that.
better
Hey, y'all.
you better hurry up and get rested to win a trip to Cabo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Doris. Hey, best friend. Hey, Marcy.
What's up, Miss
Hey,
Doris?
Nakia.
Man, what's up?
Hey,
What's up? What's up,
Nakia.
Nikia?
Hey,
Do some work.
Ramita.
Get some people on them planes. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Ramita? Hey, Ramita.
Hey, Michelle. First time viewer. Thank you
Michelle,
for joining us, checking us
Michelle say
out
some.
and
I know
stuff.
that's right. I'm with you. Pineapple.
He said, man, I thought that said Phantom of the Crackers. She said she doing well. Uh-huh. He already cutting up. Ooh, pineapple weed. That sounds good. Um, I've had some fruity pebbles before, and that was fine. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Um, but back to the topic at hand. What is
But you
touch
can't go with the topic
starvation? It can
because you smoked the right. You smoked the right one.
touch.
Then you definitely want some touch.
You
Touch.
do. You definitely do. Um, you definitely gonna want a little touch after you smoke the right stuff. But it what it means to be touch starved or to be touch deprived means that when a person experiences little to no touch from other living things. So, like, you're not being hugged, you're not getting handshakes, high fives, you're not being cuddled, none of that. So, those
You
are
being COVID.
like you pretty much
Voluntarily?
being. No, it's just like that. It just doesn't happen. Like,
Oh,
it
okay.
just doesn't happen on your day to day life. A lot of people were still living or working from home, so they don't interact with people, they don't see people, they don't touch people. So, it's a lot of people who still don't regularly interact with people outside of social media. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even though I interact with people outside of social media, like I do Uber and Lyft and all that kind of stuff, I still don't touch people. Like I don't like actively touch people consistently and regularly. So
Right.
I wouldn't say I'm deprived. I would say I'm starving for the right kind of
Damn.
touch in the right way.
But some families don't do a lot of touch. You know what I'm saying? Like hugging, like showing affection
My
in that
family.
Hmm.
ways. You know what I'm saying? Like hugging each other. You know what I'm saying? Dapping each other up. Saying I love you like that. Or
Mm-hmm.
you know, a lot of families don't communicate that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we do. I think, I mean, it's more of a little quick hug. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yeah.
I need
Hey.
like one of them. I need a hug that's like, like I could really.
like a deep
Relax.
breath, like
Yeah, like one of them
you want a nigga just come up and hug you and just hug you so tight and just
that I
squeeze you so
cry.
tight that he
Yep.
almost make his fingertips touch the crack of your booty crack, like touching each other. His fingers, index fingers touching.
You wanna bring all them. You want somebody to hug them broken pieces back together for you.
Nigga, yes, one of them. One of them. A revive me again type hug. Like I
You
get
want you
ready.
want
I
him
mean,
you want him to hug you want a nigga to hug you so tight you feel his fluff.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Like hug
Shout
me,
out shout out
nigga.
to shout out to Fluff. That was a promo.
My beautiful fluff, nigga. They
My
up and
beautiful
talking about shout
Fluff.
out to fluff. That ain't her name. That ain't the business.
Beautiful Fluff.
Oh,
Oh,
but
my
what you
fluff
gonna
is my
say?
fluff is beautiful.
That's a beautiful fluff for you, though. Right
Our
when you.
bodies are not made to be not touched. I'm a hugger. Uh-huh. I'm a hugger too. My best friend Marcy, oh my God, she gives the best hugs. And I think Mouth said that on one of the previous shows that
Oh
Marcy give the
man,
best
yeah, she
hugs.
does. I remember when I first
Marcy
met
gives like
Marcy.
them good old grandma
Man,
down south church hugs. And
right. Just like,
I need one of them.
oh, I feel
Yeah.
better.
Right. But that's what being touch starved or deprived is that you are not consistently, and that's the key word, consistently being touched or receiving touch from another human. It can be any time. It can be any kind of touch, sexual, leading up to sexual or non-sexual activities. So like getting a hug, or you could be cuddling or being intimate with your partner that will lead up to more, but it all involves touch. You have to be
Yeah.
consistently touched. And one thing that I learned is that it was a quote that I found actually, and it said that we need. Let me see if I can find it because my eyes not working. There we go. We need 4 hugs a day for survival, 8 hugs a day for maintenance, and we need 12 hugs a day for growth.
Man.
Them
And
numbers,
that
them
was
numbers high.
research.
Them numbers high.
So
But
is that why
that's what
people shrink when they get older because they're not getting enough hugs?
That's what it's.
I don't know. I just know
Because
that um
you need 12 for growth.
not physical growth, fool.
Oh, oh no, I'm just saying.
What you smoking?
Oh,
I ain't smoking nothing. I gotta take a test here.
He said, he said, "Oh, nothing today. Nothing today."
man.
I gotta get a
Um,
cup.
but yeah, we need 12, at least 12 hugs for physical. I mean, I don't think it's physical growth, but emotional, mental growth that helps us to be better as people overall.
Okay.
And one of the things that they talk about in therapy a lot is our inner child, and if we had a lot of touch and things like that when we were children or when we were growing up. And a lot of people did not receive a lot of hugs or love or um, those kind of things that made them feel loved or able to receive and appreciate and reciprocate love. So when they say that there are a lot of people operating out of survival and not out of love, it's because they were not raised or created or brought up in love. A lot of people were
Right.
brought up in survival,
Mm-hmm.
and in that survival mode, a lot of people were not touched
Yep.
appropriately. Let me make sure I say that way, the appropriate type of touching, not the inappropriate type.
Yeah.
I was that kid who mama used to say, "Stop hugging on me. Yeah, get off me." I was that kid.
Yeah. My mama was tough. Yeah. All that touchy stuff ain't. Mm-mm. They ain't for the Sarge. Sarge wasn't with all that. So.
Oh, your
But
mom
there's
was a
nothing
military mom.
yeah, there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing like that genuine hug though that you get from somebody. It's non-sexual, but it's
Yep.
just a genuine hug. Like even if it's from your guy you ain't seen him, maybe like, yo, what's up,
Mm-hmm.
dude? Ah,
Mhm.
like it's just that it's that I think it's that release of that positive energy, I guess, that
Yeah.
transfers through people
Mhm.
that's an amazing feeling. Now, a good sexual hug is good too. Now, don't get me wrong, but a non-sexual hug is great. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was just it's non-sexual, but it just feels so good. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Let's see. So some of the factors or some of the like did you know parts when it comes to like touch deprivation and starvation. Did you know that studies show that people who have less physical contact with others may experience heightened mental health issues like depression or anxiety? And
Mm,
if you already struggled with either of these, you may notice that a lack of touch exasperates them. Fortunately, you can use coping mechanisms and self-soothing strategies to stimulate touch on your own. And it was a diagram to show you like how you know if you have been touch deprived, and I'll post it on the Facebook page
mm,
later tonight. But it was like an exercise, something like you reaching and touching the back of your neck, or that feel
mm.
good. I don't think that was supposed to happen, but that right there was needed. Nigga neck hurt.
Well, it might be me. I be laying around sometimes, be rubbing on my own booty. I might,
Sometimes you
I
have
might,
to.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to.
I be rubbing on myself a lot, and it's not sexual. Like I don't
Cause
want
you like the
myself. I just
touch.
be
Yeah, you like the touch. You like
Somebody in the
like
comments
physical
said
touch.
Leo the hug goat.
huh?
Talking about your hugging skills,
they said
Leo.
they said your hugs are
Uh
healing.
You see what I'm saying?
oh, thank you, baby. I do love hugging. I love giving hugs. And a lot of times
Ain't
I
nothing
like
like a good
hugging.
snuggle. If you can get a good
Yeah,
snuggle
like
or a hug, yeah.
yes,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah, Michelle, that's a lot of stuff I rub, but some of the stuff I can't talk about.
She said, "I'm with the mouth. I'm with the kid. The mouth needs help." Um, I'm pretty sure they've done a lot of studies over a period of time between adults and children, because a lot of the fact that most of us are touch deprived starts in childhood. It starts in our childhood. Like the guy said, his mouth said his mom was always telling me, "Stop all that hugging on me." And Pablo's mom was a military mom. So, Pablo, let me ask you, like, being that your mom was a military mom, like, what was like the protocol? Because I know that's usually how it goes with military parents. It's usually
Yeah.
like some type of, you know,
It was just
very
it was just tough
So,
there. Yeah. It was just tough there, man. Like celebrations, it wasn't really like no hugging. It was more, high fives. You know what I mean? It was like minimalist touching. So, uh, yeah, I can't remember a good hug from my mom when I was younger. Now when she old, yeah, we hug all the time. Like it's crazy. It's like she hugs me every time she sees me. But yeah, back then it was like I tell people all the time. Like you see old pictures of us, like me and her are standing side by side. Like that's the closest you're gonna get to a hug from my mama back then. So yeah, that led to some of the depression. So that statement was real. Definitely depression, anxiety. I remember one time Pooch came to visit, and he had came from he walked up on me and he grabbed my shoulders. I didn't realize how tense I was until he grabbed my shoulders, and I was like I can really. I was like yo, what's going on? Like you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, so yeah,
but do you think like in your childhood with your mother being in military, or
mhm,
it may come from work environments? You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like because she was in the military and it was so stringent, and that's the way they carried themselves. It was kind of like
oh yeah,
bled over into the home life. Like,
yeah,
it,
absolutely. Because I seen her with her people, and the way she treated us was the same way that was with her. So, and then she went in the military probably really young, like early 20s. So
okay,
from then it's like she stayed 20 years. You know what I mean? So it was like she's still young coming out. So yeah,
right.
she still had that. We don't touch. We, you know what I mean? It's everything's attention.
And
Like
then and
everything's
then and
appropriate.
then the generation she came from, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
bruh. Yeah.
yeah. So
Uh,
it was yeah.
so
and it's so funny now that the generation is like it's so different now because now it's all this depression and anxiety
Yeah.
and all these different things that have
Yeah.
been diagnosed
Right.
that were just known as, oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
black family. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's how we live. Yeah,
Exactly.
now we have names for it,
Yeah.
and the younger
You know.
generation, even with some of that negative stuff, if they
Mhm.
have been able to name these things and
Right.
understand more about these things and these relationships and these
Yeah.
the way that we thought were just normal things
Mm-hmm.
are learned to be dysfunctions,
Yeah.
should I say? You know what I'm saying? And not I wouldn't say improper or proper, but I
Right.
mean, because I don't think I'm like, well, I mean, I know I'm fucked up, but I ain't say I'm super fucked up. You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right.
you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we all got our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying I'm like fucked up, like put no straight jacket on me. You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Just
But
because I
and
lay
it's
in the bed
weird.
sleep
Like,
and I rub my nipples, that don't mean I'm fucked up. I mean,
hey,
I ain't
sometimes
going
you gotta
out.
rub your nipples. That's what I'm
Yeah, you
saying.
know what I'm saying? Like,
A little nipple rub ain't gonna
I
hurt
love
nothing.
myself. I
You know
love
what I mean?
myself. I love myself.
The coping mechanism. You know what I mean? Get all that going. But it's weird that my
Yeah,
mom wasn't touchy like that. But say if I fell, right, my grandmother will grab me like, "Oh, baby," and like you okay? You know what I mean? So
right.
I got it from her, but not as much because I didn't see her often. But yeah, my mom, yeah, it wasn't none of that going on. So if
Yeah.
I fall, get up. You know, like what you crying for? You know, I'll get all of that. So, but yeah.
Like even with me, like now, like I only have my grandmother left. Like so for me, growing up, it
Mm-hmm.
was my great grandmother that was
Okay.
closer to me. That was more like my grandmother.
Yeah.
And like my grandmother now was closer to my sister, which is 10 years younger than me. Because when I was young, my grandmother was younger.
Yeah.
So she was still doing her thing, working. She
Mm-hmm.
was going out,
Right.
pop, pop, pop. She was still twerking that thing, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
But, but
Yeah,
we was
that's how I
cool.
was.
Like
Yeah.
I knew that was grandmother, but that wasn't the
Right.
grandmother that I went to stay with over the weekend or
Right.
what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
But she taught me a lot of life lessons. So now it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird when I hear her say, when I be like, I love you, grandma, she be like, yeah, oh, I love you too. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
it's love there, but it's
Right.
like it's a difference. Like my
Yeah.
great grandmother, it was kind of like I did no wrong in her eyes. Like I was like Jesus sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't even think I cursed. You know what I'm
Right. Okay. Yeah.
saying? So I think it's just so many different variables in the way that you grow up
It is.
that presents it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I love physical touch.
Mm-hmm.
I do love physical touch, but it's a difference when you receive real physical touch,
Yeah.
genuine physical touch, and it's just that's a physical touch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Growing up, not getting that touch when I got to like a teenager and young adult, like it was hard for me to like separate, you know, the sexual touch with genuine love touch. You know what I mean? Like
right,
I can see some
right,
people like, oh, you can't have a person of the opposite sex as your friend because something's going to happen. I didn't have that mentality of, oh, they're just my friend. They was going to give me a hug, you know, like, and it's just love. I didn't
right,
have that sense of,
right,
you know what I mean? Like Shorty's just there for me. That she cool, you know,
right,
opposed to Shorty ready to go, you know. So
right. Okay, yeah, definitely.
yeah,
And that and
so
that and that's and for me as well, that's like a turn on thing for me. Like I tell a woman in a minute, like I love to feel desired. So if I don't mind initiating, but sometimes I
mm-hmm.
like to be initiated on, and I like the initiation from a woman to be. It comes from physical touch, like
Yeah,
that touch of desire, that touch of want, that touch of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
nigga, I want to just
I think
rip
that's
you
our
apart, and
generation
it
though.
make me in my
I think
mind
that,
be like, I want to,
yeah,
huh?
I think that's our generation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, you know, going to the
yeah,
club, you know, and Shorty walk up on you looking good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
come dance with me real quick. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get that
yeah.
much there anymore. So look at Leo. Leo's like, nah, I ain't walking up on nobody. So yeah, it's
Yeah, so
definitely
I
good.
think,
feel wanted a little bit.
I think,
So
and now that we getting into the topic, I think it's so many layers to it. Like
oh yeah.
it's definitely a lot of layers into to different types of touch. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you get, like somebody can touch you on your shoulder, like you said, or touch you on your
Mm-hmm.
back, and that's like a
Yeah.
comforting touch, or a touch of affirmation, or
Right.
a touch of congratulation. You know what I'm saying? Touch. It can mean a lot of different
Mm-hmm.
things. Like you know what I'm saying. It can even be a touch of like "fuck you." You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's so many types of touch, but the starvation of touch, I think that comes from like the way you grew up. I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of things you do as an adult come from what you've seen growing up and the way you live life, growing up and a
Right.
lot of things. And I think that's why a lot of generations fucked up. And I take it back to the same thing as the fucking drug era. Just
Yeah.
fucked up a lot of shit. Like
Yeah.
from mentally to physically to emotionally to
Mm-hmm.
even like the physical touch side. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like,
Yeah,
I
man.
was
Like
never.
I
My mom was a crackhead, but she didn't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like
Like they ain't had
it
time
was
to
a
touch
it
you.
was a
You know what I mean?
phase. It was a phase that was missed. You know what I'm saying? And it came in at a time like the phase came in at a time where I needed my mother more. Even though I
Mm-hmm.
was older, I matured and kind of came into a different phase. But the person that I relied on more was in their phase and couldn't be there with me more. So it made it
Right.
that phase for me more difficult because now I'm listening to different people that I never trusted or knew about. And,
Mm-hmm.
and it made it difficult. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for everything I went through because it helped made me who I am today. But now being older, I realize a lot of shit that I did go through made me who I am. And it, in some ways I'm fucked up by it, and I didn't realize
Mm-hmm.
I was fucked up by it till you sit back and start viewing things differently now, seeing
Right.
things in different light. Sitting here
Yeah.
talking with Leo and understand that, yeah, that nigga,
Yeah.
you kind of fucked up sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when they started
Come touch me.
actually
Somebody come touch me, please.
when they start putting labels on stuff,
Yeah,
that's when it
you
started
start
eye opening.
realizing.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
because before it's like, oh, just leave me alone. This is a bad day.
right,
Now it's
right,
like,
right.
nah, you kind of depressed. You know what I mean? Like you like what?
Yeah,
I'm what? It's like like people would be like, yo, I'm not a hugger. I'm like, I mean, you would never hug. You know what I mean? Like
I
so.
don't like that. I don't like people saying that they're not a hugger. I be like, why? And then that's when that part of like me going to therapy and me being in therapy and like my major in college was sociology because I love studying people. Like that's why we talk about a lot of the mental health, like a lot of the psychology side of things. But I'm very sociological, and so when I look at stuff and people be talking about they wasn't, they don't like hugging, and I'll be like, the hell wrong with you that you don't like to be hugged? What happened? Who did it? Who? Why?
Yeah,
Like,
they're like, don't touch
right.
how
me.
old were you? Yeah, how old were you when they did it? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people who say that they don't like being hugged, one, they don't like being hugged simply because of like previous like life situations or traumas and things like that. Or
Right.
two is because they never really were hugged at all, so they don't even like being touched. And I was like, bro, I think that is the weirdest shit in the world because that's how you like release. You
Mm-hmm.
release through hugs and love and all that other kind of stuff. But one person on this video I'm gonna show, she said, she commented and said that she told people that she didn't like hugs when the truth was that she was fearful of how she would really feel once she got a real hug. Like once she got a hug
Mm-hmm.
that was like, filled with love and all of that good stuff. She was
Right.
fearful of how she would be after she got that hug because she felt like she would end up always needing to be hugged and she didn't want to need to be hugged.
She didn't want that crack.
I thought, right. And I thought that was wild. I was like, damn, like to look
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the fact that, that's how.
Yeah. I still tense up when like when like how older women like they grab your arm like and they rub it. Like I still tense up when that
Mhm.
happens. Like I'm like,
Right.
why are you touching me? Like what did I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I
an
get it.
old woman come near me getting ready to hug me with Estee Lauder on, I have a reaction.
With that white diamonds, white diamonds of the Estee Lauder.
Gonna have her in the moo. Gonna
Oh
have her in
my
the
God,
moo
she
making
come
some
with me
grits.
smelling like Estee Lauder with some white powder on her chest right there. I'm like, oh Lord, she come Mother Jones, Lord have mercy.
Wait, not the Tussie powder.
Oh, right there to catch the moisture.
The Tussie
When they
powder.
just got they just got that Mother's Day gift package with
That
the
Mother's Day
powder,
gift package with the with
and
the
the spray.
perfume powder.
Hitting it damn little bit. You still see that white shit on there.
Not the perfume powder on the chest.
Oh God.
That's wild. But
Lord Jesus, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank me.
All right. Take
and
them teeth out of
I
the
don't
mouth.
want
It's
none. I
over.
don't want none. I don't want
right.
none. I don't want none. I don't want none. No, I don't
You gonna
want
take her
none.
teeth out of the mouth, and that's it. She gonna touch you
It,
for real.
And some red lipstick. Red
Yeah.
lipstick. I'm just fading. I'm fading. Don't touch me. I'm fading.
but I know like that wasn't like touch wasn't a thing. Like that wasn't an issue. Like my mom hugged us a lot. Like we didn't have like a starvation or nothing like that. Like I don't feel like we did. My other siblings might feel different. I don't feel like I did. Let me speak for myself. I don't feel like being hugged and stuff like that was ever an issue from my mom. Um, were there other issues? Of course. But being hugged was not one of them. So I never looked at it like I was touch deprived. I feel like I have become that way because, for one, my mother is no longer here. So I don't get those good old mother hugs, and stuff like that. But then also, I'm not actively seeing anybody. So a lot of times I'm by myself. I'm by myself at work. I'm by myself. Like even when I do Uber and Lyft, I don't want y'all hugging me or touching me. Now that's one thing I cringe when people be in the back seat and they be laughing and joking. They be like, ah, ha, ha, and reach up and touch. Don't touch me. I will give you 2 stars. So you will never get in here again. I don't care.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
touch
the
me.
laugh touch guy. Now I will do that. If I'm
Now,
laughing,
see, I don't mind that
I
if
need
I
it.
know
Yeah,
you. If I know you, I don't mind that. But if you a stranger in my back seat and you back there laughing and joking with your friends and you not even talking to me, why are you touching me?
because you heard the joke too. Better laugh.
No, because most of the time I'm gonna tell you who it be. Palm people.
The envelopians.
Yeah, it's usually palm people who like usually reach over the seat and do all that kind of stuff. And I'd be like, don't touch me.
Yeah, they don't
Now
wash their
that is
hands.
one thing. That is one thing that anybody that knows me knows for certain. I do not like people in my personal space. Like going to the grocery store or being out and about. Like, why you? I'm that person.
That's one of my favorite lines. You don't have to touch me to talk to me.
Right.
Exactly, because I'd be like, that is off putting. I do not like people like in my
Yeah.
personal space because like I feel like I don't know. It gives me major anxiety when you in my space and I do not know you or any of that. Especially like more recently, well, I think I've said it on here a couple times. I was carjacked at gunpoint a couple years ago, and so that's really another thing why I don't like people in my space even the more. Like I never liked it before, but I really don't like it now. Like don't even get that close. You don't need to be. You
She
don't
said
need to be
the
that
more.
close. Yeah.
The more.
Even the more. Okay. Um, I don't like it because it's like you didn't even ask, what I'm saying, you didn't even ask to be in my personal space. That's why like when I'm at the grocery store or like at restaurants or anything like that and people be too close, especially when I'm swiping my card, you gonna pay for it.
Mm.
That's usually how I turn around because they'll be too close. You gonna pay for my stuff, then back up because you in
Yeah,
my
that's the
space.
wild part about 2020 when we had all those restrictions. It was basically like common courtesy. That's what they was asking us to do. Wash our hands
This-
6 feet apart. Cover your mouth when you cough. Like
yep.
that's all they was telling people like what you needed to do, and they had a problem with it. So
Manners
And
to the extreme, right?
That's it.
and like when we were in the airport in Vegas, it was a man literally walking down the hall, like at the airport, doing this,
Mm-hmm.
like blowing snot out of his nose, walking down the hall. And then when people would get closer, like walk past, he'll stop. But then you would see him go right back to doing it. I was like, bruh,
That's that good coke. That's that
get
good
some
coke.
tissue. Get some
Nah,
tissue. If you got that booger stuck in your nose, go get some tissue. You
nope.
probably don't walk past 6 bathrooms.
That's that booger
You don't walk
sugar. That's what that
past six
was.
bathrooms, bruh. I don't care what it was, but don't just be blowing that booger. Don't just be blowing your mucus out your
He just
nose
came
into
back
the
from shooting a
air.
scene from BMF.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Um, um,
He
my
was, he was auditioning for
Jerry
Scarface too.
Jerry Wade always say into the out. Don't be coughing or sneezing into the out. And that's what he was doing, blowing that shit into the out. Don't do that. Don't do that into the
Yeah,
out.
I had canceled one of my Uber Eats order because the guy was literally in front of the store doing that, and I was like, "Yep, I ain't picking that food up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head on out. Like y'all good." So,
Wow.
Yeah, mm-mm.
oh, they don't aim. Whatever it goes, they don't care where
Wherever
it
it
goes.
goes, it goes. They
Yep.
don't care. And that's the part that is
Yep.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
as long as they get it, as long as they protract away from their body, they good. You know what
Yep.
I'm
That's
saying?
it.
That's all they try to do.
that's
Yeah.
They
nasty.
don't care about
Yeah,
nothing else.
he's at a good coke party
Ugh.
there.
That's why I hate women that go to the clubs and walk around barefooted because they bring some
Oh,
sandals with you. Don't walk around
something.
barefooted. You don't know what's been on that ground.
Ugh.
Dog done peed
That's just
on
like
it.
when people be
Somebody
out
done
here
booed in or
with they
something.
You know,
with their
people pee a
booty
little
out.
bit. They pee a little bit on that floor.
People be out here with their booties out and then sit like,
Mm-hmm.
with the short shorts. They don't be out here like with their butt out, but short shorts or short skirts.
Oh, then I
And
like
y'all go
Lizzo.
sit on the airplane. Y'all
They
go
done,
sit on the airplane.
they done
Y'all go
said
sit
us
on the bus.
right. They
Y'all
done
done sit
said us
on
some
all them
dried up snot.
places
Now they got dried up snot in the cuff of their
on their
booty if they
booty.
still got a cuff in their
Yep.
booty.
Hmm.
Because they wore booty
But
shorts. Now they booty gonna
yeah,
catch a
that's why I was
cold.
like, mm-mm, mm. You're so stupid. Um, this another did you know fact about touch starvation and deprivation is when you're calm and less stressed, you have a better bruh, he didn't tickle himself. He tickles himself so much on here. It is ridiculous. Stupid.
What's wrong with you?
Um,
My coochie got a cold.
that's why it's snotting.
Oh
Stupid.
Oh,
man.
ma'am,
Um,
ma'am, you have boogers. Ma'am, you have boogers on your clitoris.
boy, I'm finna mute you. I'm finna mute you.
Oh man.
The next one is when you're more calm and less stressed, you have a better night's sleep. However, when you're touch starved, you might
Oh,
find yourself having trouble falling asleep or staying asleep at night. As you address your touch starvation and find ways to cope, your sleeping issues should go away on their own. So that is another factor of being touch starved is that it might
so I,
create
so if I rub my nipples, I go to sleep faster. Is that what you telling me?
um possibly I don't know.
I think.
Uh, I think.
I think. I think. I think. I think. That's like a thing for me though. Like if you want me to go to sleep, rub on me. I go to sleep. Or like if I'm sleepy, you start
Mm-hmm.
seeing me rub my head. I start rubbing my head. This one, this head.
Self-soothing. That's
Yeah.
what that's called. Self-soothing.
Yep.
Yeah. My biggest thing I
Yeah.
tell people, like my scalp. If you want me to be quiet, go on and rub my scalp. I get quiet. I don't rub my scalp. I probably go ahead and fall asleep too.
Leo,
But
Mm-hmm.
what?
What?
you like 7'5". Nobody can't reach your scalp. You about to touch my scalp. You want to get on a ladder to get on
Nigga,
to the top of your head.
nigga, I can lay down. True. And I'm not that tall. I'm 5'10" and a half.
Y'all don't know when we be off on the off season. Leo be in the WNBA, power forward.
Shh. You ain't supposed to tell people how I make my money, Pablo. You ain't supposed to tell people. Supposed to keep them guessing.
She been funding this for like 7 years off the
Hey,
WNBA check.
y'all know. I could tell y'all a weird touch that I like, and it was so funny because when I was home, when was this? I was home. Not this time I was home, but the last time I was home, we had a little. It was I forgot. It was something going on weekend. They was having a barbecue at my cousin's house, and my cousin, she's not the oldest. She the middle cousin, and she was very good at when I was younger. She would make me lay on her lap, right, and she would take a bobby pin and get the blackheads out of my ears. Oh God,
That's almost like a Q-tip.
yes. I was like, yeah, I was over her house. I was like, can I come lay across your lap? You got a bobby pin? She did bust out laughing. I was like, I'm so serious.
Yeah.
But it's crazy the things that soothe us. Like you said, laying across somebody's lap with a bobby pin in your ear. I like that's one of them where you fall asleep and you try to keep that one eye open and the other one closed. But yeah, like it's a lot of random things. Like like I know for me, in order for me to get comfortable and go to sleep, like if I have on like pajama shorts, I put my arm down the side. Like I put my arm down the side.
Oh my God, I do that too. I be rubbing on my booty. Yeah.
Like down the side. It don't like I don't necessarily have to like rub. I just have to feel like skin to skin. So I put my hand down like the side. And then the other one I always put my hand up under my boobs. That's another
I
one.
go like this. That just calms me down. Like, but that's
or I Al Bundy it.
That's from being outside. That's from being outside. Or like
I wake up in the middle of the night. I be Al Bundy like a motherfucker.
Yep, Al Bundy it under the boobs or down the side.
Sometimes I be Al Bundy so hard. I be picking on the phone. I be about to call the police on myself. Like I be raping myself. Something.
You so irritating.
911.
But nah, like
never mind.
Like when I'm in a relationship though, like no lie, put my hand under her shirt and then like it's grabbing her, like her breast, just holding on to it. Like don't do nothing with it.
Ain't nothing like laying next to her, reaching over her and squeeze, rub her titties while you sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no, because after that we gonna wake up.
See what I'm saying?
Nah, brother.
We self-soothing,
wake up.
We self-soothing.
We is gonna wake up, okay? It's gonna be one of them like.
Well, you gonna poke your booty out, Leo. You gonna poke your booty out, Leo.
For real.
Act like I'm sleeping. Act like I'm sleeping. You ain't really sleep.
Scoot on back, okay? Because my brother. You gotta stop playing with me, chick. I'm finna show you.
And just sitting here having this conversation, you realize how many different forms of touch it is. You know what I mean? From just a hand caress to just getting your back rub or just to that dap. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so many forms of touch. Like. And so many forms of touch have so many different types of meaning. It's just it's interesting, and there's so many different variables to understand like what are different triggers for different people. I guess there's something else you have to learn about people too as you get to know that person to learn that what's their love language, what's their touch language.
A love language, or just how people cope or deal when it comes to like certain situations and stuff. Because a lot of times we don't even have,
I take it back even further, like walking down the street and with your hand in her back pocket. You know what I mean? Like
just back pocket.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing
That's
wrong with
why.
that.
That's why I couldn't date no Latina because they never had no pockets in the back of their pants. It was just all pants. So
Yeah. Did you say what's the Al Bundy?
Parasucos.
This,
right, man.
this the Al Bundy.
Yeah, it
That's the
is.
alpha.
That's the
There you
Al
go.
Bundy, Deidre. That's the Al Bundy. That's how you do the Al Bundy. Cause that's one of them. That's a severe. That's one of them ones where you really need some.
Yo, I like he going through it right there though.
Right. That's why. That's why I said when you need that relief, like you know what, fuck it.
See,
You know.
Leo, Deborah said just a booty rub makes her go to sleep. There's nothing else after that, Leo. It's just rubbing the booty.
I mean, that works for her. I mean, I'm just saying, I know me. You know, I know me. Uh, but yeah,
Look,
like that
y'all
does
know I'm
work.
50. Y'all 51, so you gotta be careful rubbing on my booty. That might.
You gonna let a little flatulence go?
That's my anti-anal. I'm like a skunk. That's my anti-anal. Get too close to the anus, goddamn, I might fart. Back up, goddamn.
That's your spray. That's your sprayer.
It's alarm, goddamn. That's alarm. Oh, you get too close.
That's your sprayer. Yeah, nah, that's hilarious.
and now that I got the beard, they playing in my beard and they just running through it. Psst, bruh.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
See what I'm
Like
saying?
I like that. I like that. But I also like just I like overall just being affectionate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I like an
yeah.
affectionate partner or somebody that allows me to be affectionate because touch is important. Like
And you
going
feel that
through
genuine touch. Like I've really learned that
yeah,
that energy. Like you can really feel that, like that energy. Like I ain't
in
ever.
them
I'm
fingertips.
actually just learning more about like the what they call it. Shot, like you say, the chakras and all that type of
Yeah.
stuff, and the
Uh-huh.
energy and the vibe and all that. So you really
Yeah.
can feel that energy from a person. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? If it's just like, oh, they really digging me, or they just like rubbing
Yes, and
to
that's
to
what lets you
really.
know that. Like, yeah, that's what lets you know that. And even like it's not necessarily touch, but it's I like to call it pre-touch. It's like when you are texting your person like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you later," all those kind of things. And then when you get to see them and then they give you that real long, deep, genuine hug or the genuine caress or kiss.
Right.
Those are things that lead up to that, like all of
It
that
takes
kind
the
of stuff.
guessing
That
game
lets you
out of
know that you
everything too.
desire. Huh?
Right.
Takes the guessing game out of everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
hold on one second. Something we hadn't said in a while. Everybody that's paying attention right now, hit your share button. Hit your share button, your like button.
Hit
Share it right
it,
now.
hit it, hit
Yeah.
it, hit it,
All
hit
that good
it.
stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah, do that. Do that,
touch
do
touch
And,
the share button.
and rub on your booty before you go to sleep tonight.
that. um,
And don't rub your half ass. Rub your whole ass.
Whole
the
ass.
whole
Whole
leg.
ass.
Okay.
Rub the entire ass.
Rub your
If
whole leg.
males just don't play with your booty hole.
There.
Mm-mm.
Unless that's your thing.
Now,
But
I
we
was
ain't
just
judging.
about to say, well,
Unless that's your thing.
we
If
can't
that's
tell
your
nobody what to do
thing,
with themselves
I don't want
now.
to know nothing about it. But if that's your thing, if that gets you off, hey, hey, do
Hey,
you?
gang,
Hey,
Do
gang.
you?
girl. Hey, girl.
What's up?
But
What's
yeah,
up?
I think just overall when we talk about those different aspects of touch, like people don't realize all the things that they like. You know what I'm saying when it comes to that touch. Like, oh, you can like a variety of things. You can like all the things. You can like none of the things.
Mm-hmm.
But being able to just say, hey, I like when you did that. Because sometimes reassuring your person when they touch you helps them to understand, oh, okay. Like,
Right.
that's why I say, like, with my scalp, oh, yes, my God.
That's
Because,
all. That's
for
what I'm about to
one,
say too. Do y'all like when you in public and your person touch you, but they touch you in a way to say like, "You mine and I fucking love you."
Mm-hmm.
yep,
You know what I'm
and say
saying?
Mm-hmm.
those words.
So so that the
Put
people
them
around
words
see you,
with
and
it.
so the people around see you and feel that test that they
Mhm.
giving you as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
put them words with it
it's
too,
nothing
bro.
like being with somebody in public and y'all having a good time and y'all dancing or whatever, and people see you and they be like, "Oh, they about to go home and fuck the shit out each other."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep,
they feel the energy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And they might not even
yep.
go
Because
home.
the minute,
They might just go home, sit down, watch TV. But you feel
You
like
feel like, yeah,
like
something
yeah,
you
about
feel
to
yeah,
like,
happen.
yep.
yeah.
I
They
mean,
in it.
because the minute I let out one of these, that's how you know. Boy,
Yeah,
it's one of
she
them.
about to leave the party, y'all. Tell
Yep.
everybody, tell your mind.
Especially if you doing or you saying the right stuff to go along with it. Like it's the whole like we talked about on PGC After Dark. It's the whole intimacy factor. It's the whole like putting it all together. So a lot of those
Right,
things, even like when it comes to your partner, but even outside of that, like um Fuji La always say, put your leg on my leg so we can go to sleep. And
I like
it's
that.
stuff
yeah.
like that.
I like,
Like,
I
yeah.
like that.
yes, do that. Put your leg on my leg so we can go to sleep because that is another form of touch.
Mhm.
And I know for me, um, me and my ex didn't cuddle a lot because he was a hot
Mhm.
body. And I'm like, you're not finna burn me up. But we would cuddle at the ankles.
Mhm.
Like, put your foot on my foot
Yeah.
Ankle
and then
cut.
we'll go to sleep because you over there hot and I don't want to be that hot. Like, put your ankle on my ankle or put your foot on my foot and we gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
But those kind of things help your person to know like that you still want,
Right.
them or desire them or need them in your life. And those kind of like even just with your friends, um, like hanging out with your homegirls and then sitting on your couch and you and your homegirl sitting next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, looking in the phone,
Right.
kikiing and laughing and joking and all that kind of stuff. Like I love those moments and like I wish I was able to have more of those moments more consistently because um I flourish when I'm around good energy and around good people and I'm able to be my genuine self.
Right.
I don't like workhorse Leo.
Yeah. Me, man. I'm about to take a whole like 3 week vacation, man. I don't even know.
I
Like,
don't like that part of. I don't like that. Or I don't like the antisocial Leo. Like it's not intentionally antisocial. It's just work, 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 and work. And so it's not intentionally
But I think
antisocial. I just don't
you
do
need those
things.
moments too, though. You need those
yeah,
moments
Yeah,
as
you
well too.
do. You
could make
do.
you appreciate the other moments.
Yeah, but I also know, like for me, I need to be social because I think that was Friday on the show that I said my words be trapped up here, and so it causes clutter. A woman uses I think it's like 20 to 50,000 words. I think it's like 50,000 plus words a day. A woman, and I think
An
men are like
hour.
20,000.
Mm.
And so, um, that's kind of how I described it for me being a creative and a woman when I work by myself. I mean, in the office that I work in, I don't really talk to people. They come through there, but they don't really talk to me. They looking for everybody else. And then when I do Uber and Lyft, most of the time, them people don't want to talk. They might want to talk, but not
Right.
necessarily. So most of the time, I'm to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm not talking. And so when I do get ready to have a conversation, I be like, you sure? Are you sure? Cause I'm finna go. I'm finna have a good time
Yeah,
with this
I even
conversation
noticed
because I
that.
don't
I
know
even
when I'm
noticed on
having
some of the
next one.
apps. On some of the apps, they be asking like, "Do you want quiet? Do you want the AC on? Do you want?" You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When you book a ride, I'd be like, "Oh, that's interesting." Because some people, I guess, some people don't want like this. Some people do like to have conversations while they ride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't care either way. Like I don't have to talk to you. I mean, if
Right.
you get in and have a conversation, like what day was that? I don't know what day that was, but I had oh, it was Friday. I had an amazing conversation with this lady um about PGC After Dark. and we talked about
Okay.
how her mom was a hippie sex therapist.
Oh
That
wow.
sounds about
And
right.
so she grew up learning about intimacy and all those kind of things from her mom. And then on the flip side, my mom was born in the 50s, and you know, back then black women didn't have that freedom to talk about those things or to, learn about those things, and they wasn't damn sure weren't teaching their daughters those things either. So but we had that conversation, and so it was just really dope. But having like those, all of those things help you to come back to the point of understanding like your person,
Yeah.
how to and yourself, like not just your person but yourself. um
Oh yeah.
so you know what you like,
Yeah,
what you
that
enjoy,
physical
what
touch is
you
important.
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to touch yourself. You know what I mean? Because
Now,
Yeah, you got to.
no, you
now,
do. No. You got to touch yourself because how you gonna expect somebody to touch you the way you
wait,
like if
but
you
y'all
don't
got to
know?
be wait, y'all have to be clear on which way y'all take. Because I'm like, wait, what?
Any way
I
you
mean, all
want. Like
kind of
how you
ways.
know?
All kind of
How
ways.
you know this feels good
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you don't do it to yourself first?
Bro, listen, woosa, woosa,
And
woosa.
be
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
Like
oh, this feel
literally, when
good.
Martin say woosa, 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 like
You know what I
that
mean?
is a
How you know
woosa.
you like this? You know what I mean? If you don't just you go up there first real quick, like,
Can
ooh,
somebody
okay,
else did it first?
yeah.
And I was like,
Oh
okay,
my God!
sorry.
I just had a horrible sight. I just had a sight of Pablo laying in the bed choking himself. So
Yeah, like, with some Al Green playing in the background.
Not the owl. See,
nigga in the
since
bed
we've
choking
been
himself with tube
together,
socks on.
oh, loving you forever is what I need.
That's like my grandma. That's like my grandma, man. My grandma was so fucking real, right? We was having a conversation the other day, and she was telling about this lady she used to work for, and she said, "Yeah, at my age, sometimes you gotta tell her, you just gotta let your fingers do the walking." I said, "Grandma, but no,
Not do the
no, thank
walking.
you, no, thank you."
Now,
Oh,
she said, "Oh, hell nah, grandma."
Hey, my grandma gonna keep it 100,
Um,
but she be cracking me up.
and I want to be around some old people. I like
man,
older people. Like, bruh, I promise you, my life will probably be totally different if I got to sit down and have some conversations with some older
you should
people.
bring some on the show, have a conversation.
I'm finna find a couple, like, so we can say, "Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something after the show that I thought about."
You know, found her sugar daddy.
Nah, nah. I wish. I wish. I really do want me a sugar daddy, but they be wanting sugar.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Mr.
no.
Elroy.
Yeah, Mr. Elroy wants sugar. And I ain't got none.
What's your name, God? What's your name? What's your name, God? What's your
I need
name?
me a dude like old dude on Instagram, Side Piece Keith. That's his name. That's his name on Instagram. He be showing up with everything. Side Piece Keith. But I'm gonna do one more. Did you know? And then I'm gonna go into this video.
Okay.
Um, that kind of prompted a lot more conversations about touch starvation and deprivation. There was a girl on TikTok who did a video about it. And it prompted a lot more conversations, a lot more people opening up about being touch starved or touch deprived. So the next, did you know that physical touch is how humans bond and connect with one another? If you don't have physical contact with your loved ones, you might have an unsettling feeling that something is missing in your relationships. Fortunately, you can change this by casually touching your loved ones when you see them in person. And then I'm gonna play this video that brought a lot of more of the conversation out.
I am really struggling with something and I want to talk about it. But before I do, I need people, if you are a parent who was like touched out by your children, I do not want to see you in the comments. If you are someone with any kind of neurodivergency and it manifests or shows up as you not liking touch or people touching you, I do not want to see you in the comments. Okay? But I feel like I'm dying from like touch starvation, y'all. I don't get hugs. I don't know. I feel like if I were to get the kind of hug that I fucking really want, I would crumble into pieces. I don't. How do you deal with that? I really like need to be like touched. And I know someone's gonna say like, okay, go to the salon and get your hair done, or get a massage, or get your nails done, right? So someone can hold your hand. None of those people love me. None of those services love me. Right? But I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with like I don't get hugs. That shit is it could be like maybe a hello, whatever, maybe. But it's not enough. I don't know how. I don't know how you. How am I gonna go the rest of my life like this? I think that that's really hard. I'm just really struggling. I'm really struggling. Like I spent like last night just going like this. Like 20 minutes. I'm just, if anyone else is struggling, what are you doing?
I do that. That's crazy.
That's
Like just grab my arm like that. I do that all the time. Like somebody's talking to me, I'm just sitting there like all the time. That's insane.
Man, that shit is real though. That like a person like that. I just want to hug him. I just wanted to hug her. Like I just wanted to give her a hug and say it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Damn. It reminds me of this guy. I seen videos of this guy that would stand in front of these stores and just hug people. And would just give out hugs.
I said I was gonna do that. I said I was gonna do that one day. Because I wanted to see people's reaction to somebody that's saying, can I give you a hug or whatever. But also just to see how many people like the hug would make a difference for.
Yeah.
I think I'm still gonna do it. I need to fill up my people meter. Like I need to fill up my energy for people right now.
Yeah.
Like because I don't have it.
Yeah,
like
we did a kickball game in New York a few years back in Franklin. What's that? Not Franklin Square. I keep thinking. Washington Square Park. There was a guy who just had a sign like, "I don't want no money. I don't want no food. I just want a hug." And people just giving him hugs and taking pictures with him. And yeah, it was dope.
And I think this might be the same. I think that might be the same guy I'm talking about that does the videos, and he just has a sign like, "You want a hug? I want a hug." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He would give people.
It was a lady who did it too.
He was like,
it was a lady who did that. She was at the beach or somewhere like that. She was doing it, standing out there, giving people hugs and stuff.
What's that lady TikTok? I need to go on her TikTok.
You ain't going on there for that video.
Yes, I am.
No, you ain't. Goddamn pervert.
I'm just saying, just show a little love. Show a little love. That's all.
Call me #HugMaster. HugMaster Pablo.
Um,
you're needing a hug, you say.
yeah,
Y'all
listen.
come. I mean, you come over.
Yeah, stupid. Michelle said I could feel her pain for real. Sometimes I can go up
Yeah, that's
to 4 to 6 months without a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I wonder if like yeah, that's what I was about to say. I wonder how many people can really relate to that. Like
Mhm.
that's deep in the way
Yeah.
that the world is moving now. That's real shit. Like
Yeah.
hmm Um, I know. Like even during the pandemic, and even after, it was so many people talking about like because I know for me, I lived by myself during the pandemic, so it was a long time before somebody came over my house and I was able to get a hug or anything like that. And then
And what happened?
nah, like it just took a while before I was able to get a hug from anybody during the pandemic. And then when I did, it was a little quick one. So it took a while for me to actually feel like, oh, a hug. And then it was a lot of
yeah,
people. I asked the same question today on my page on Facebook, and a lot of people said it's been a while since they've had a hug.
Yeah, it's been
Some
a
people
while.
were like, they had hugs recently, this and the third or whatever. And somebody was like, "Oh, I had a hug this weekend," and I wanted to know details. Like, "Oh, was they soft when you hugged it?" Like, I wanted to know what the hug was like, because um, like as we get older, like we take those things for granted.
Mhm.
And even I think
mm,
Pablo, that was you that posted that video talking about like how you've gone days and didn't speak. Like,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
I've done it, like gone days without opening my mouth and saying nothing
Yeah.
because I lived
mm,
by myself. So it was just like, I think what a lot of us need is a reset. Like, we need to go back to COVID, but we need to do, listen, hear me out. We need to go to where we can be collective. Like, we don't have to be under the restrictions of COVID,
Hmm.
but the lockdown,
Okay.
because it was so many people like building communities and really tapping into themselves, really gardening and having fun and doing all that kind of stuff. People just out here doing any and everything now, and it is so exhausting. Like, that's why we can't really get, and I'm gonna stand on my soapbox for like 2 seconds. That's why a really good podcast cannot get the visibility that they need, because there are so many people out here creating podcasts and putting bullshit out here into um on YouTube and Instagram and all that kind of stuff, when we really want quality stuff. And I wish the people who wanted to do all the ratchetness and bullshit and talk about getting their knees sucked on and all that other kind of random
Licked
goofiness,
on, ma'am. Licked on.
licked, whatever, like, and they want to do all of that kind of randomness conversation. Like, put them somewhere on their own little channel so all of the people who want to see that kind of stuff can go to that channel.
It's
Like,
called
create
Zeus.
another app for them.
It's called Zeus.
Okay, well, put them over there, and take them off Instagram. Like, take all of that mess off Facebook and Instagram. Put them over there on their own little platform, because I'm over it. Um, and then we can actually get to conversations like this that talk about those things that we need to be talking about. Um, just because I don't know, I'm over it. So can we go back to the quality stuff that we were seeing on our timelines during the pandemic? Even though it was like the silliness, like it was silly. Um it wasn't raunchy, over the topness, attention
Niggas
seeking
zesty because
shit.
they order at
Yeah,
Starbucks.
yeah, like it's just that kind
Man can't even get a hot
of
chocolate
to the
without
fullest.
getting name called.
And bruh, Speedway got the best hot chocolate. Um, I had one this morning. That's why. That's why I said that. Like, oh, that goddamn hot chocolate was everything today. Okay, but it's just those
You can
kind of
get that though. I
conversations that are
can't buy
exhausting. Yes, you can. Go on and treat yourself.
that.
And I mixed it with a little French vanilla cappuccino. It was
See?
fine. With a little caramel macchiato cream and a French vanilla cream.
That's zesty in the podcast world.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't zest on, my brother. Zest on.
Zestfully
But
clean.
yeah, go and get your zest on because I'm over it. But just overall,
And you know what?
having,
That's
huh?
probably where the non-touching extends from too. That fear of being zesty, quote unquote.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
The
like
fear of being looked at like you doing too much, you
yeah, like you
saying too much.
like me and
Ugh,
Mouth
you
can't
want me
hug.
to touch you?
Yeah, me and Mouth can't hug in front of females. They're
Man,
like, what's
whatever.
wrong with y'all?
Y'all better hug. I mean, not like that, but but don't be sitting
See,
up
that's
here
what I'm
not
saying. That's what we
hugging.
talking about now, like that.
See,
Like, don't be up here not hugging for the fear of
Like,
like
they be over there, they be
we
like, them two
we
big grown niggas over there hunching.
right?
we grown over here. We grown over here, so we ain't gonna never judge y'all for hugging.
My hand got to
We
stay right
grown.
here, right here. It can't go no lower than that. You can't see my hand no more,
Yeah.
is it?
But yeah, like me, and then one of the dudes on my post actually said, "Are men allowed to feel that way?"
See,
He said that on my post, like, "Are men allowed to feel that way?" And I'm like, yeah, yeah. Yes, y'all are allowed to feel that way. Yes, y'all are allowed
you in
to
the
want
minority
a
there.
hug, man. Because I look at it realistically. It's so many people that are living in delusion.
Mm-hmm.
Like Phyllis Hyman said, living in confusion. These niggas out here living in confusion and delusion because, ma'am, you what? You don't want this man to desire to be touched. You don't want him to be want a hug or to like none of that. Like that list is for 90s babies.
Yeah.
90s babies and these little niggas born in the 2000s.
Yeah, older than
That's
that.
who that list is
Them
for.
2000 kids
Old
crazy.
school. That
Anybody
generation that
after
thought
anybody born after 89.
Mercurochrome cured everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm like anybody born after 89. That's who that list is for.
Put some
Okay,
Mercurochrome on it.
cause
Daddy, my emotions feel some kind of way. Nigga, put some Mercurochrome on it.
put some tussin. I'm gonna take a little tussin and lay down.
Man, if you don't eat some
Little
crackers
ginger
and drink
ale,
some ginger ale,
ginger ale, and a little orange, some orange slices.
don't turn that
We
TV
all
on
live,
because you sick. If you
right.
sick,
We all
you
live
don't
the
need no
same
TV.
life. You don't need no TV if you sick.
If you can watch TV, you
Go
can
on
go to
there, lay
school.
there.
What you doing in here?
Oh man.
Yeah. But it's those kind of um those kind of um labelings and things like that where men don't even want to be men. Like they don't even want to tap into their emotions and feel what they're supposed to be feeling because of the fear of judgment or the fear of being ridiculed. Like, bro, what? We grown. That's just like people are talking like I know when I was younger, people would talk about dudes that like big girls, but now it's y'all out here fetishizing big girls or y'all in big girls uh DMs, but y'all still low key about it. Why? Cause you scared you're gonna get judged? Cause you like them um thinking in a snicker?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
Now,
don't know.
let me
I
go
don't
on.
understand this
Let me go
world.
on to TikTok real quick. See who need a hug.
Boy, this nigga.
You about to make a TikTok called the Hug Master.
You know what I mean?
Now, Mr. Elroy's nephew, you in this scared of your own feelings won't work. Yep. And then Deidre said, oh girl, yes. I love driving Uber. Um the rides where people don't talk, those are called comfort rides. I like comfort
Oh,
rides.
she got 130,000 followers on the TikToks.
Who the girl?
Yeah. Man, she don't need no hug. She getting paid.
Nigga, don't mean she don't need no hug.
She better hug that money.
No, the money don't love her.
Yeah, it don't. Money don't love them all.
Money don't love you, shit. It's okay, they friends like period. They do. Okay, say it again, Keisha, for the niggas in the back.
Facts.
But
What's that? It's okay for friends to like big girls too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
do. Let me see. Do I got some
Mm-hmm.
more
It's
do you
okay.
know factors? Did you know? I think I just did that one. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But I do have some coping mechanisms and whatnot for those of
For
you
hugging?
who need them. For touch deprivation. Yep,
Oh, I
coping
need to see
skills
this.
and
But I'm
mechanisms.
wondering, anybody that's tuning in or listening, do you not like touch? I mean, if you don't just, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
no
Who don't like
judgment. Yeah,
hugging?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Who doesn't?
question.
Some people may not like that type of touch. They may be
Yeah,
like,
don't
that's
don't
too
listen to
too much.
Leo. If you ain't crazy, if you don't like to be hugged, okay?
I didn't say they was crazy,
Yes, you did. At the beginning
but
of the show, we wanted to take.
I ain't say it was crazy. I want to know what happened or why you don't like touch. I want to know the why.
Ah,
I want to know the why you don't like touch or hugging and stuff like that because
I
I
mean,
feel
because we
like,
all don't like to. Let's say I don't like touching somebody smelling musty or something like that. Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
but that's
man, we like
stipulations on why
regular,
you don't like
right,
touching
right.
them. Yeah,
But we
you
just
like
like if you
regular
just
touch.
genuinely don't like touch, if you prefer for somebody to be like, I
hmm,
give you some dap or something, or don't congratulate you with a hug, or don't
right.
greet you with a hug. If you don't like physical touch, right in the comments, say it. Yeah. I
Appreciate
hit
you.
us at I hit us at 1-800 Fat Girl Chronicles, and if you don't get an answer, that means just put it in the text.
There you go.
I'm gonna start putting our
Attention, the
number out
hug
there.
master.
I'm gonna start putting our number out there so they can call us.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can change your mind.
Yeah.
If you change your mind,
Um,
let's see.
not if I could change your mind. So some of the coping mechanisms and skills for touch starvation and deprivation are as follows. Snuggle up in a weighted blanket.
I got one of
The
those.
weight of a
I
heavy
said I
blanket
said I
can feel
wanted
like
to
you're
try one of
cuddling
those.
up to someone. They are everything. Get comfy in bed, then pull a
I've
weighted
heard people
blanket on
mention it.
top of you and around your body. The heaviness of the fabric can trick your
Mhm.
brain into thinking you're getting a hug or some cuddles, which can satisfy your need for touch.
I'm
And
gonna
it'll help
tell
you
you.
sleep
Oh
really
wow.
I'm gonna
good.
tell y'all right now. Okay, get the right weight. Okay, because you put a 20-pounder on you, you got something to do tomorrow. You ain't gonna make it. I promise. I promise you. Okay, I put the
That 20 pounder
Wow.
is right though. It gets you
yeah.
right. It
I put
gets
the
you
20
right.
pounder on me, thinking I was gonna get up for work on time. Nah,
You gotta you gotta
You
start
was you was
early.
you
I'm
was
like, hey
knocked
boss.
out.
Yeah, I'm like, hey boss. See you tomorrow. Ain't gonna make it.
Wow.
Yeah, that 20 pounder
Really?
Hmm.
is something. Yeah,
Them weighted
Mm.
blankets are everything. And
they
don't put an
got
eye
like
mask on with it. Oh
yeah.
my God.
You got like the regular one that looks like a blanket. Then you got one that like a snuggie. You put your arms into it. You can sit on the couch.
But now, okay, so you guys are praising it, but Keisha, why did you hate your weighted blanket?
Oh Lord.
She said she hated hers. Why did you hate yours?
Oh, wait a
Why'd you
minute.
hate
Because I was just
it?
about to click on Amazon. I was just about to click on Amazon. They talking about that.
Still going on
Give me a
Amazon.
30
We gonna
pounder.
Yeah.
we gonna start a PGC cart.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
See,
was too
she
heavy.
got too heavy. See, it was too
She
heavy.
had the weight
Oh,
on
it was
hers
too
was too
heavy. Okay.
much for her.
Yeah. Get a ten
Okay.
She
pounder. 10 pounder get
Yeah,
you
she
right.
got to go down on the weight
Mm-hmm.
on her blanket.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead. Use my
start a PGC
You felt
affiliate.
trapped.
I'm about to say use my
We gonna
affiliate code. You know what I mean?
we gonna create a cart
Tell him
on
Pablo
PGC.
sent you. Tell him Pablo sent you.
Yeah, but I love the weighted blanket because I don't even know what weight that was. It was somebody else. Never mind. But I don't know what the weight
Mm-hmm.
was on that blanket.
Mm.
Um, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a good weighted blanket.
Yeah. I got a 15 and a 20.
Nice.
45, 47. Fuji La said my mom got one and she don't like to share.
They like that, man. They are like that.
Them things is
That's interesting.
comfortable. Comfortable.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
they literally make you like it's like it literally is like getting a hug and you drift into sleep instead of just
So we
falling
should
asleep
start a
right
go. We
away.
should start a GoFundMe for that lady and get her a blanket.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah, we could chip
That'd be
in and
nice.
get a blanket.
Yeah. I'm with it.
to that lady on TikTok. She probably somebody. She already
I
got
got I
about
got
50
you.
of them.
I got you. I follow her already. You know what I mean?
This nigga, this nigga.
Special delivery.
Yeah.
He gonna put his number and everything on there. Call me, girl, if
Well,
you ever
you
need a
know.
hug.
Pablo, we're gonna see Pablo on the street with a gray shirt with a blue stripe on it. Talking about Amazon delivery.
Yep. Gonna jump out with my phone. Here to scan the order.
Man, I ain't scanning nothing. He gonna
Not a
go,
damn
boop.
thing.
He gonna make the noise with his mouth in front of her. She be like, nigga, if you don't get from
Hi,
right in front of my door.
they sent me to give you instructions on how to use this blanket.
So let's go upstairs and let me show you how it works.
Now let me show you.
You know the proper technique is everything. The proper technique is everything.
Man, I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out my face, Stanley. That's been my favorite thing to say these last couple of weeks because that's really how I be feeling.
The
Get the fuck out my face, Stanley.
next show I'll be in an all red suit like hey everybody.
Stupid.
Like, where the mirror at?
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Give me 2 more minutes, man. Give me 2 more minutes. I'm almost finished.
Nah, that nigga gonna be texting like, "Hey Leo, I'm gonna be on the show tonight."
Yeah,
nigga, you better get your ass on this show and go cuddle later.
Be talking. They be like, "Lights out." I'm like, "Oh, all right, all right, y'all. See y'all later."
I had a big teddy bear as a security.
What kind of teddy bear you talking about?
Probably one of them like big
right.
$50. One of them big $50 ones that look like you can jump inside.
Them big ones that they sell during Valentine's Day. Them huge ones.
She talking about old boy that be stocking in Walmart.
That's stupid.
Want to be pushing the flatbed around like, excuse me.
What's his name?
Excuse me.
Hey, my name is Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Not Teddy. I used to date a nigga named Teddy. That's hilarious. Sure did. He acted real light skinned though, so I ain't like that. But anywho, the next coping mechanism or coping strategy for touch starvation and deprivation is hold a warm mug or coffee or tea. Warm liquids can bring about a sense of peace. Pour yourself a mug of steaming hot coffee or tea, then take a moment to hold it in your hands. Let it warm you up from the outside in as you take a few deep breaths. I do love to hold.
I think I need a hug from some 1738 right now.
1738. The next one, take a warm, steamy shower. The sensation of water on your skin can mimic touch. If you start to feel stressed or anxious, run yourself a nice shower or a warm bath. Let the warmth of the water and the heat from the steam envelop you as you close your eyes and just relax. And just relax.
I love to get in the shower that's tall enough where I could just let the water hit my head and just stand in it for a minute. Oh my God.
Bruh.
I love a good bath. And I like putting essential oils in there because it helps with your, the herbal, the aromatherapy, all that kind of stuff, and it helps you to relax a lot easier. I used to during the pandemic, I used to do a whole little setup. I used to put my iPad on my tripod and set it outside of the tub, cut a movie on, and then put it on my Bluetooth speakers. So I had surround sound and all of that. Like lights, candles. I was at the movie.
Yep. You made a bad tell the water got cold, everything.
Yep, use my toes to let that water let the plug out, cut the water back on, warm that joker back up. Yep. Definitely be in there steamy and
Have y'all
like
ever
Dennis
farted in water when you're taking a bath?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I don't know why I thought about it. And they come out the water and stink.
Nigga, what?
Man, like I be watching like people's stories, and I be
Mhm.
seeing them like in the dark with the candles. I'm like, I don't know how y'all do that. Like, I can't get with that. Like, my
Well,
They
no,
taking
anxiety.
it's
a
gonna be a
bath in the
light. It's
dark.
gonna,
Yeah,
it's
they,
gonna be a
like,
light
and
on
they be
somewhere.
taking pictures of themselves, like showing their kneecaps in the stories, like relaxation time. I'm like, nah, it's too dark in there.
You think it's somebody behind?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Give me that.
Right,
Some, cause somebody went in there and said Candyman 4 times. He was about to
bruh.
say it the fifth.
And then
But
they be all extra. They got that little like TV dinner tray on top of the tub, and like I move around too much.
Come on.
not the
Pablo
TV
thinking in the
dinner
house by himself. Somebody come in the house and bust in the door, like, "Won't you in
Right,
there?" That nigga be done shit it
boom.
in the water.
I done kicked the tray. The tray done hit me in my head. I don't know what to do
It's a
now. Like,
bathtub tray. It's not a TV dinner tray. Food. Talk about TV dinner tray. It's a bathtub tray.
yeah.
Um,
But I'm saying, like, somebody
but
come in, the tray hit me, I fall in the tub, I drown myself. They ain't gotta do no work. They just gonna walk out the stuff with that. They gonna walk out with everything.
um, when you doing all of that, like I always have a light on somewhere. Like I
See,
feel
look,
you on that, Pablo. I'm
Keisha,
not.
Keisha got the lights off. See,
Yeah, I'm gonna have a light on down the hall because I'm not finna be in the house. I'm not finna be in the house in pitch dark. No, like me sitting right
All
here,
y'all in
right
here talking
now.
about
I'm
y'all taking
like,
baths like y'all be taking sexy baths. I bet you 3 out of 4 of y'all done fought in the water with the bath bomb and all that in there.
right? Talking about it's sexy. That might got the
bruh.
essential oil
Trying to
to
be
cover up that
sexy.
funk. You know, and they be like, oh, couple more drops, couple more drops. Let me get that funk out of here.
Woo!
Stupid.
Woo! Do I need to wash up on
Yeah,
my
lights
titties
off,
with the
music,
law?
lights off, and and music playing. But I used to like the best time is like right as soon as it started getting dark, not
Mm.
pitch black, not no 10, 11
Mm.
o'clock at night. I ain't doing that because I barely used to like to sleep in my room
I'm trying to tell you.
because I lived in a duplex. I had an upstairs and a basement, and my basement
I
door
don't take
stayed
baths no
locked.
more because if I get in the bathtub, that means I gotta try to get out. Mm.
That part. That part. They don't
And
make
most
bathtub
bathtubs
people
ain't.
like us.
Yeah, I'm about to say they ain't long enough.
Man.
My feet be hanging over the top.
That's what I'm
And I
saying.
ain't
Like
even that top.
I can't put the tray
Nigga,
in
did you
there.
wash your
My
knees?
knees out the
Did you
water.
wash your knees? Did you wash
Right.
your knees? You missed your
Everything wet.
knees.
Knees dry as hell, boy.
Everything around the knee is
Right.
wet. The knee dried in that thing.
The
Uh,
knee peak is just dry. No moisture whatsoever.
ain't washed it or nothing.
Nope.
Ain't like when I was a little boy.
um,
When I was a little boy, I used to be in the bathtub and then act like I'm in the swimming pool and put my head up under water and see how long I can hold my breath.
Yep. Not no more.
oh
I don't know.
shit! You lay down in that tub,
That's
you
a
gonna
life
be there.
decision right there. That's a life decision there.
Shit, I
You
did
gonna be
right.
there.
I lay down in the tub now. My legs gonna be all up on the wall, look like the sink got me in the book.
Legs.
Legs up on the wall. Motherfucking faucet about to hit my tank.
Somebody
Hamstrings
walking.
dry.
Wait,
Hamstrings
Pablo.
ain't
Somebody
touching that.
walking.
That's kitchen water.
Somebody
Somebody
walking in
walking.
and slapping on the bottom of his feet. Remember she said that last week? Slap him on the bottom of their feet. I gotta go find that. I gotta make that a clip. Being slapping babies on the bottom of their feet.
Oh my
Michelle,
God, you
the
5'3".
tub made for you. 5'3".
5'3". Oh, unless you mess
Oh
around,
yeah, all
goddamn, that
these
shit
Michelle's is
slippery.
little.
She slippery, try to put her hands down. Just trying to put her hands down and get up. And goddamn, go like
Yeah,
this.
don't
Spoop, she
be
done
cute.
fell back into that drown. She done
Yeah,
drowned
don't be
herself.
cute. You don't have no grip in there. See, I try to be cute and had no grip in your tub.
You gotta put that shower mat. You gotta put that mat down there. You gotta put that shower mat down.
She drowning with dirty bath water. She done drowned.
Not dirty bath water.
Now you up there talking
And
to Sky Daddy talking about I don't know what happened.
Why all of these
all
Michelle
that
shorts?
ash that went down her throat and her
Right.
nose.
Man, bye.
Sky Daddy, how I get up here? I was just relaxing. Now
I'm stupid. The next one. Sleep with a body pillow. A long, large pillow can imitate cuddling a person. Plus, studies show that hugging inanimate objects can help reduce stress and improve your mental state. Try getting a body pillow that's as long and tall as you are. Then keep it in bed to hold at night.
bruh.
Yeah.
I'm really messed up.
I used to wake up sometime and be hunching my body pillow.
I'm about to say, like,
little puppy.
I'm something wrong with me. I done did all these.
I don't know how we doing.
Little puppy.
See, stay away from the wine while you're in the water. Yep, you too short. Be drinking wine in the water in the dark. I'm trying to tell you.
Your arms too short to box with God.
You'll be on a t-shirt.
That's a safety hazard. That's a safety hazard.
You're gonna be on somebody's t-shirt and keep playing with it.
Not on the shirt. Listen, don't ever put me on no shirt with no wings.
Oh no, Leo, we got you. We're gonna have the steps behind you and everything. Look like you in the club.
Nah, nigga. No, don't do none of the above. Okay, don't do none of it.
We're gonna find one picture with your leg up, so make it like you stepping on the step.
And I'm gonna come back and haunt your ass. Don't ever.
Get a shirt made with a little thing that have recording on the shoulder right there where they pull a little tab out when they play Stairway to Heaven.
Yep.
And no, Stairway to Heaven was about having sex. Don't play that.
Oh, I forgot that. That was show number 97.
Yeah, that was about having sex. Oh, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play that song.
Oh my goodness.
We're not gonna play that song. Step by step, we're going. Bruh. That's wild. Y'all remember that?
Step number 1, you start at the tank.
Bruh.
That's starting from the bottom. Now we here.
Right. That's a little much. You started in the wrong way.
So what have we learned tonight? We learned that physical touch is very important on so many different levels.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You go out hurt somebody.
And touch starvation is really a real thing. Like that's wow.
It's definitely a real thing.
And I never thought about it in that way. Like that you can that when you're missing it, you're really missing that touch or that feeling or that energy you get from that touch. Like when you receive a great hug from Marcy, like you need that.
Best friend. I just need a hug from my best friend.
And sometimes that's all I take. Like when I have a soft lunch and my sister came, I haven't seen her in like a couple of years. Like I just hugged her. Like, we just sat there like and embraced for like 5 minutes. Like you know what I mean? Like it was just hugging. Like sometimes you just need that, you know. So
shout out to me to a couple of people home. Deidre, Mr. Cash. These cats went to elementary school with me.
Okay.
Mr. Cash got stories. We got stories like we was like 2 peas in the pod elementary school growing up. That was the dude that did all the crazy shit where like tried to jump the creek and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
Steal stuff out the store.
Come on, peas in the pod.
Smoke marijuana. Smoke other shit.
Smoke weed every day.
Hang out in the summertime at 3 o'clock in the morning. His brother had the big boom box. We listened to 793 11. 3 o'clock in the morning.
793.
We in like the 4th and 5th grade, you know.
Yeah, come on.
I'm
This
Mr.
was
Cash throwing everybody's name out there. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Cutting through people's yards, walking to school, all kind of shit. We done did all kind of shit together. What's
Oh,
up, boy?
y'all would have cut through my mama grass. She would have cussed y'all out.
Yeah. I've been cussed out a few times.
Shout out to everybody from Tony Elementary.
That was my mama. She was gonna cuss you out. Stop walking
that's
through my damn
that's
grass.
crazy. That's crazy on 51 talking about people I went to elementary school with. God is good.
Amen. 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 Cause some people that didn't get to
They make it, huh,
uh,
man?
right, didn't get to make it,
Man.
or even like just get to I don't know, just didn't get to enjoy life. Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
So
went
so
somewhere totally
so
different.
so do you
My
guys
brain
have different things that you do as far as like how do you
had a
cope
short
like
circuit.
if you're craving touch? And how do you what are signs that you're craving touch? Like you said earlier, like you say you talking to somebody and you're doing like this. Are you
Mm-hmm.
doing that like when you talking to a person because you want that person to touch you, or you just craving physical touch? Period.
I'm just craving touch at that point. Like it don't have to be that person. I just need to be touched. So, and I used to think that
Yeah.
Me in the
I thought I was
morning.
like a freak or something. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
I
like
mean,
because
but
growing
you
up,
are.
they had like real sex and all that. And, people they have people that got addictions to like touching. So I was always worried that maybe I was one of those people who just
Oh Lord, not you was
addicted. I, was,
worried.
I didn't want to be the
What's
one
that?
who like
What's that form of sex where you don't have sex, but it's just about the touch and the breathing and
tantric.
Tantric,
tantric?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So
And then when I
yeah.
found out about that, then I was like, oh
So you
yeah.
participate? You participating in tantric?
I tried once when I first became a Buddhist. It didn't work out.
Huh?
It didn't work
You know,
out.
wherever
I
you wind
wasn't
up
ready
fucking
yet.
What you said when you first started liking booty?
I said when I became a Buddhist, man.
Oh, thank you for
The,
tuning in to the Fat Girl Chronicles. We just went completely left
the whole ass has always been appealing to me, Leo. All
All
right.
right. Like, oh, you
of a
started
female.
liking the...
Of a female.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no, I wasn't saying otherwise.
Like the
That's
half
what
ass. The half ass never appealed to me. It's always been the whole ass, Leo.
the
All right.
whole
You
ass.
know,
Yeah.
you know. Let me clarify this for everybody. Listen, all the ladies. Pablo do not like boy pussy. You don't like
Nah.
boy
He
pussy.
don't. He
Do
don't.
not like the jail pockets. Y'all can keep your jail pocket to yourself.
Not
That's all right.
jail pockets.
I don't want nobody thinking bad about my man. I'm thinking like, oh darn. I don't want no of the ladies doing that. He like women. He like ladies.
Yeah, so fellas, stay out of the messenger. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Listen, we don't.
Hey, and if
I
that's
mean,
your thing, if you like boy coochie,
I have my...
that's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's
Somebody stop mid message like, damn. Let me erase this real quick.
Pablo don't like the boys. Pablo don't like le boys. Le berries. So, I think I got a few more. I got three more. I'm gonna read them fast. Reach out to your loved ones. Talking to a friend or family member can help you feel less lonely.
Mm.
Even if they can't be with you in person, to give you a hug or a pat on the back, chatting with someone you love can be almost as good. Call, text, or video chat with your loved ones often to keep them in your life and make you feel more at peace. Give yourself a massage. A soothing massage can help release tension or mimic outside touch. Sitting in a comfortable position and massage your own shoulders, neck, hands, arms, and feet. Try to do this for 10 to 15 minutes until you feel more relaxed and comfortable in your own skin. And then lastly, listen to ASMR. Some people get a pleasant, relaxing feeling while listening to ASMR. The autonomous sensory meridian response might give you shivers or chills that can help you satisfy your need for touch. Look up ASMR videos on YouTube or Google, then listen to them to feel calmer and more relaxed.
Mm.
One of the things I like to listen to, it might not have nothing to do with touch, but it helps me to feel more soothing more soothed and relaxed is listening to thunderstorms.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I listen to
if
them.
I have tried it, that's what I tried, like rain and thunderstorms. I tried it
Hmm.
before. It actually worked pretty good. Like it was very relaxing. I didn't touch myself, but it made me relax.
Yep. I actually listened to that because, at one point I was like having real bad insomnia, so I would listen to those and all kind of stuff, meditation music, all that kind of stuff to help put me to sleep because it was just beneficial overall. Um, so yeah, make sure y'all get some of those good feelings in there. Touch, even if it's yourself, like rubbing, like you said, rubbing your neck and shoulders, a hot
Hmm.
bath, a warm cup of
Head,
tea, or
shoulders,
hot
knees, and toes.
chocolate, knees and toes. Um,
Shout out. What's up,
any of
Kiki?
those.
Whoever that is, Kiki. What's up? Is it first?
Hey
Anybody know Kiki?
Kiki, hey
Say the
boo.
end is bitch. Better late than never. Thank you. How you feel about physical
You got the
touch?
Mother's Day
If you just join
profile pic.
in, do you enjoy physical touch? Or do you need physical touch? Do you dislike physical touch? I don't think we found anybody that said they actually dislike physical touch.
Don't like touch, yeah.
Um,
Um,
I think
Keisha
black
said she
people
didn't like
like
her
physical
blanket.
touch. She said
She said
black
she
people
home,
didn't like
too
her
heavy.
weighted
Dottie does it. My
blanket.
homegirl Dottie, she don't like physical touch.
She don't like physical touch.
Nope. She
Aw.
like, you can hear it on the old shows. She, like, don't touch me. Like she says it. Like, don't like hugs. She don't like none of that. Like her first, she said when she first goes on a date with somebody, she high fives them. Like the first couple of dates, she don't give them hugs goodbye.
Uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Uh-uh.
wow. Okay.
Yep,
Don't high five me on a date.
that's what I
Nigga,
told her. But
you better get this hug.
So I guess she has so I guess she has a real. Hmm. Does she have a problem with intimacy as well? I wonder.
she says she doesn't, but I don't know.
It
I
may
think
be a
if you have
comfort,
a
maybe
level of
a comfort
yeah,
level thing.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm a hugger.
Mm.
I don't automatically hug people though because of the fact that a lot of people don't like
Funky.
hugs or don't
A lot
like
of people funky.
touch. That too, but a lot of people don't like hugs and touch. So,
Yeah.
I always try to ask for
You have to
permission
kind
to
of
give a
feel
hug.
people out. A lot of people now these
Yeah,
days they be like, no, 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 I'm a hugger. I'll be like, no, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Okay.
Right, right.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Hmm. Oh, I definitely say that. I'm a hugger. And like Ramita said earlier, like I will pop up on her at the shop and be like, "Oh, I just came by to give you a hug."
oh
You
wow.
know, um,
Are you hugging her for her, or are you hugging her for yourself?
a little of both. Most of the time, it's for her, but I
You
love
receive
hugs.
something from
I
her.
receive
Okay.
the benefits. Yeah, reap the benefits of it too. So, um, but yeah, sometimes it's like when your people need a hug or something. That's why I wish more of my people live closer. I don't have a lot of people that I really rock with hard that live here. So, like, I don't get to pop up on people and just give people hugs.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Or,
sure you probably pop
Yeah, I
on
think
me.
with the new things with phones and all that, that's taking a lot of it too.
mm-hmm.
From physical touch,
Yep.
people don't like physical. Like people don't talk on the phone as much anymore.
Nah.
And I said that. Who was I talking to?
Nope.
I don't know. I was
People,
talking to somebody.
Text me.
But
a
people
lot of
don't like
people
talking
text
on
it.
the
Yeah,
phone. Yeah. That's why that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I'm going to give you a little clip. That's why a lot of these relationships don't work either because people do not actually learn their person's um tones. They don't know, like, oh, what's the matter? And most people be like, nothing. No, because usually when you in a good mood, your voice sounds this way, or when you happy, your voice
right.
sounds that way. That's why I'm like,
'Cause
you're not finna
they
text
so
me to
used to
death. We're
having
gonna
heard
have
it.
a conversation. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation because if we cannot have a conversation or where I can learn how you sound, we not ain't no it ain't because I'm gonna be irritated and you texting me talking about you good and then some other shit going on in your life and I wake up and you on the news. Nigga, what?
Mm,
Mm.
What did happen?
yeah,
Mm-mm. So I like being able to hear people. Even when I know something is going on with people, that's just because first of all,
And I
if
hate
I'm
being on
connected,
a date
I'm
or
connected.
seeing people on dates, and the whole time they on dates, they like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Yep.
like, yo, why y'all even fucking out together? Like, y'all ain't
Right.
even
I
talking
got
to each
rules
other.
for dates. Not for nobody else. I just got my own
Put your
set of
fucking
rules.
phone up. Yeah,
Yeah.
put your fucking phone up.
Yeah. I put my phone face down. Put
Yep.
my phone face down.
Yep. Put my phone down, face down. And like dudes always tell my girls going on the first date with their makeup on. I barely put on makeup for a first date. I mean, most of the time, niggas, I already know you. Most of the time, they catch me like this, out and about. I just got off work or something. You know what I'm saying? That's most of the time niggas catch me anyway.
Mm.
Like, and 95% of the time, I look homeless. You
Yeah,
know,
and the
I
kid
just cleaned up
body
well.
body language as well. Like you have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn a lot if they want physical touch or they don't want
Yeah.
physical touch, how they feel and everything through the body language. And I think that comes from being able to
Yeah,
pay attention and spend time together without the
the phone.
technology involved.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
definitely.
I'm a flirt. I'm gonna touch you while we date. I mean, like we on a date. Boys, stop playing. What's it? You know,
I think tonight might be a
I'm
hot
gonna be the girl with
shower,
my
put
hand
baby oil
underneath.
on night. Just
I'm about to go
physical
get me a
touch.
TV dinner tray. Put it in my tub real quick. Let my knees air out. Let my knees air out real quick.
Airing out in the TV dinner tray. And now, what are you gonna use? Warm baby oil? You gonna warm it up a little
Put some
bit?
warm baby oil on. Warm it up
I
and
ain't
put
mad
it
at
on 30 seconds in the microwave.
Nick. If you don't let that bottle float in that tub or in some hot water, you gonna be out.
Yeah, I got a
Mouth gonna,
friend. She makes
mouth gonna have
candles.
30-degree burns after he then put that shit in the microwave.
I got a
You know,
friend. She
that's
makes
kid miss.
candles, and then the wax when it melts, it's body wax. Like it doesn't like burn or nothing. You use it for your body and all that. So yeah,
Send me a link.
all right, I got you.
Yeah, I'm saying, thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
That's a
I'll put it in
little.
the chat. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah,
That's a little something on a little song. You
yeah.
know.
A little something on the loud. You know what
Okay. A little tippy town to tippy tay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? As long as she ain't gonna be smelling like no ribs, you know what I'm talking
Not no ribs.
about.
If a nigga out here making a rib city candle, I'm gonna be so mad.
Nah, she ain't.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about when burning that meat, yeah, damn.
Nah.
Wax burning her ass.
Nah, that wax better not burn. Oh, that'll hurt. Wax burns hurt. I got a wax burn on my wrist
I bet you
from when I
do.
was. No, it was from when I was like 6 years old. Um,
I
Yep.
don't want to hear
See.
it, Mama. I don't want to hear it, Mama. I don't
Yeah.
want to
Touching
hear
stuff you weren't supposed to touch.
I was like 6, and my mama had this candle burner. Like you put the little candle down here,
Yeah.
and the wax mat up the top. And I was bad. I kept trying to blow the candle out, knocked it over, and it burnt the shit out of my arm. So I'm forever scarred right there.
I just thought about
Uh,
something, guys. Have you guys ever been in a situation, or have you been the person that is hard to receive physical touch? Like, you want to give somebody physical touch, and it's hard for them to receive it from you, or you know what I'm saying, or be comfortable accepting it
Yeah.
from you.
I've been difficult to touch at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody just want to caress you and massage you or something like
Yeah.
that.
And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, yeah, I've
Yeah.
been
oh,
that
that's
guy.
when
You
you
be
get
literally
slushed
like
off.
looking at them, trying to be like, yeah.
Yeah. Or they'll be doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? They be rubbing on me and all that, and I'm just
Like,
Oh no, cause I'd be like, nah. See, that'll trigger me. Like, what's the matter?
yeah.
Like,
I get those conversations.
what's wrong? Do it hurt? Like, you don't like it? Like, that's.
But and then I
Uh,
can't like express myself of like it like why I don't like it. It's just
no. See, okay, that's enough. No, I'm gonna say it.
mhm.
Those are the kind of situations and places where you should be saying something.
Yeah, I get
Like,
that.
I know. I'm just saying in
Yeah.
general, because people always be talking
yeah.
about, I can't say nothing. Like,
Well,
nah,
at
that's where
times
you.
I feel like I can't. because I'm like, there's no excuse for it. So I'm like, I don't know. I just
Everybody say something like, they rubbing, get too
yeah,
close to that booty crack. You like,
Boy, listen. Not even that far. Not even that far. But like he would just say he can't express himself or explain why he don't really like it.
yeah,
Like that's the time to say, oh well, me, I have to get adjusted to people touching me. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Or
right,
something like that. But
yeah.
like I said on
But
the show, like we be getting butt naked with somebody, but then we can't have a conversation about our feelings. Like what is happening? I
you
just
can have physical
I
touch with
didn't
somebody,
see
think
Chip
they give you a
Cole.
massage, and that shit feels horrible. Like, what the fuck is you
yeah,
doing? You wasting my time. Like, right?
yeah. Because some
Uh,
women think they got to be like super like aggressive with it.
hard.
Yeah, and they don't have to be like, you know what I mean. So, and then I saw on Instagram, a lot of women don't like to be naked in front of their significant other. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
you know what I mean?
I think
Like,
I think that I think that can bring a comfortable situation as well to a person.
yeah.
Cause you be like, oh my god, what are you looking at? Oh my god, is he looking at that dimple in my ass? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, like we talking about how long we talking about? Like we been together, or
So
like
my homegirl, she's been with her man, I think 4 or 5 years. She said maybe twice he's seen her completely naked.
oh no, baby, oh no,
Damn.
oh no,
Let's
baby,
see, that's all right.
you you finna
4 or 5
get
years. They still
you
fucking
finna
with
get fresh out the
t-shirts and
womb.
Yeah.
gym socks on and shit. Yeah,
Yep.
nah, nigga. I be telling motherfuckers, I
Butt
want you
ball,
butt ass naked.
butt ball, okay, butt
Bitch,
ball.
take that barrette out your hair.
Why you still got earrings on? What are we doing here? Like,
Not the beret, not the
Mhm.
beret. Not the beret.
take
First of
that
all,
chain
Take that,
off. My
take
grandmama
that
gave me
rubber
this
band out.
chain.
Oh, take that motherfucker, take that scully off. What is it? That do rag, whatever this shit y'all be
the
wearing.
durag,
Take
the
that shit off.
scarf.
You put that shit back on when I finish, goddamn. I want everything.
Now you gotta be like BB.
uh,
Can I put my bonnet on?
not
Hell
mount the
no,
hair
take
with
a
the
bunch.
killer.
Oh no.
That's why I
Shit,
like
take
that. I'm
that shit
bald
off.
now. I don't think I've ever been that girl though. Like I ain't never been that girl to care about hair like that,
She
unless it was
said she
like
hate
my
clothes.
period, Keish. Cause I'm finna put them on. Like, listen, I feel like I've been too covered.
Oh man.
I can't wait to move. Okay, don't come over.
Don't be worried. Hey, ladies, don't be worried about that body. If
He
the
knew what
coochie
you meant.
get wet, you winning. If the coochie
There you
get
go.
wet, you winning. Don't worry. We ain't worried about the little. You ain't
I was about to
He,
say
he already
let's
there.
tell me about that's okay.
he
She gonna
already
let her
there.
real nigga.
He already there. Y'all won.
Right, that's the thing. He is already there. He already knew.
Man,
And baby, you ready to
we
take
ain't
that
got to
t-shirt
get no
off?
BBL, nigga. We don't
Uh,
care nothing about no BBL. All we care is
unless
that
you
coochie
out
get
there
wet.
perpetrating, the whole waist training and the extra plastic body holding it
Man,
in, then you gotta take that
Oh,
off and look
that's
different.
ridiculous.
be who
Uh,
God gave you, man. It's
yeah,
okay. It's okay to
Definitely
work
don't
out.
get
Do your
you
thing
take
like that.
you take
But
your shirt off, you like an egg roll. You know what I mean? you
that
might have a little situation.
shit.
Did you say look like an egg roll?
Yeah, because they be putting the saran wrap around them, then they put the waist trainer on and they suck it all in. Like, yeah,
The egg roll, Pablo.
yeah,
I am finna punch you in the throat.
they come over there.
And
Looking
you
Not
know what I
good.
noticed? A lot of people are responding from YouTube, and I think it's delay in the
it's
show on
delayed.
YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's delay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Um,
There you go, Keisha. You
right.
saw him before he
He
took it
saw.
off.
He knew. He already knew when he pulled
That's
up
it.
on me.
He already knew.
They already be
She
knowing.
got a little bit of
Yeah,
stomach,
we
but that's okay. And she gonna let a real nigga eat her.
yeah we don't care about
Appreciate a
the
woman with a
panties and
whole lot
bras,
of gay.
nothing.
Hey, hey.
We don't care about the toenail paint. We don't care about none of that. Your big toe can be chipped. It's fine. Just don't cut me. Be good.
Well, we
Hey,
good.
listen.
Shit.
If you cut
I
me,
want
I'm
you. I
still gonna
want
stay.
Hey, listen.
You gonna get your nails done when we finish, though. That's all.
Okay, okay. I was about to say because look, some days it'd be rough, it'd be hard. I definitely look. I had to change that though. I be wanting to wear my toes out too much. I had to do something to them. I was like, oh nah. I've been wearing gym shoes. Sis had to go put these feet in some water. Get that little cheese grater.
Mm-hmm. I was just talking about that the other day. That's the last time I went. I said I ain't going back. They're making fun of me. Come to find out they use it on everybody. I was like, oh,
Bruh.
I thought it
Not
was just me. They
special.
pulled the joint out like I was like, oh, they making fun of me. I ain't coming back here ever again.
to.
Nothing was in there special. I just thought they pulled out the special equipment. Hell
Man,
no.
they hit you with
Uh,
the when they hit you with the Shanae and
Myra had to get her feet done. She was up there getting your feet done. You got to go to work
Y'all
on
remember that
Myra.
episode? Myra
Oh,
getting Myra trying to
you
God
got to go
damn,
to work on Myra's
bitch
feet.
got hooves. Myra got hooves.
So, uh, we gonna do this real quick. We gonna do the announcement for the Cabo trip giveaway, and then we gonna get this new music moment, and we up
Thank
out of
y'all for
here.
hanging with
All
us
right,
tonight.
y'all. Thank y'all.
Everybody
Thank
seems like
y'all. I
they a
hope
little
y'all learned
tired, a little
something.
tired tonight. Leo tired.
Yeah, they learn if you over 5'6", don't be sitting your ass in the tub.
How about that?
Right. You said what, Mel?
And masturbation is a form of physical touch.
Absolutely, 110%. Touch your nipple sometimes.
Ah,
You do. What?
I made a song for myself. He got a little bit of stomach, but that's okay. He gonna let a real nigga beat him out himself.
Anyway, y'all. Our two winners for tonight for the Cabo giveaway, Cabo giveaway. Yeah. Number one. Let me see how many points she had because she had a lot of points. Let me tell you how many points she had. Miss
She's going to Cabo.
Cobble wobble.
Miss Amir Washington. She had 37.
Who was that? I don't even know her.
Amir had 37 points, so she won one of the trips. And then the other person to win with 34 points and Miss Michelle Massey.
She in the chat.
Matty.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Michelle, you in
Michelle was
here?
in the chat.
Yep, Michelle was in the chat. Yep.
Yeah, she was in the chat.
Yeah.
5'3".
Michelle,
She don't need no tub
talking about
mat.
she was 5'3". Michelle
Congratulations. You're
won.
going to Cabo.
Congratulations to both of you,
Restaurant and
ladies.
grill located in Indiana.
Fellas, what y'all out here doing? Because I ain't gave none of the fellas a trip. Last year it was, last week it was Dee Dee Moore and June Gale.
June.
And,
Shout out to June from
and
Waltell George High School.
shout out to June Gale. And then this week it's Michelle and Amir
Michelle.
Washington and Michelle Massey. So make sure you guys reach out to me. I'll also be contacting you all this.
Michelle and Amir, y'all don't know.
Do they have a certain amount of time to reach out to you? Like a week?
Yeah, I mean they have to do it right away. Like we send them an email though. We send them an email.
Y'all don't know. Y'all going to
Unfor-
Cabo, Arkansas.
You
You're
will
going to
get
Cabo. Yeah.
email. You will get an email or text or a phone call from Unforgettables reaching out to you because you are the winner. But I'll also reach out to you as well. But Unforgettables will reach out to you more than likely. I'll post it and tag you guys so that way you guys will know who won. And again, Unforgettables will reach out to you so that they can issue the prize to you. Mm-hmm. So, congratulations to you all on winning the trip.
You guys are going to Cabo. Atlanta, where you will get a 4-night stay at the Sleep Easy Inn and be
Not the
invited as
sleep
a
in.
VIP guest to the
Not the
Dragonfly
sleep
Wing Pulling Festival.
in. Not the sleep in.
Located right next
Then
to legendary Route 66.
not Route 66. And then we finna get into this new music moment so we can get y'all on
Ground
up out of
transportation
here.
provided by Uber Slingshot.
Man, don't listen to these niggas. They don't know what they
Leo is the
talking about.
driver.
Beep beep.
There you go.
Pull on up on you. Who got the keys to the G? We finna get into this new music moment, y'all. Check it out.
Yo, what's up? It's your man, The Mouth, and it's time for your new music moments. We started off with an artist by the name of Dinner Party, and he getting into it, y'all. And it's real simple. The single is called Breathe. And you heard it first, right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast, in your new music moment. Yes, indeed. That was Dinner Party, and the song is called Breathe. Now we keeping it moving with Mr. Kevin Ross and his new single, and it's called Look My Way. Super underrated artist. Look out for him, new album.
Girl, I love to walk by you each day, but you don't even know my name. I'm feeling like a stranger. All this wondering's driving me crazy. Baby, somehow, some way, I'll make you remember me. Make you remember. What do I lose if I don't take my shot? And the seconds just left on the slide. So I gotta make you look my way.
Yes, indeed. That was Kevin Ross, and the song is called Look My Way. We keep it moving, y'all, with one more, which is the Sons of One Ye from Boys to Men. And they definitely got one there. This is a banger, and it's called Must Be Love. In your new music moments with your man in the mouth.
I was never running from it. I just never wanted nothing. Women come a dime a dozen. You the diamond shine above them. All roads lead somewhere. Guess mine got me here. Baby, I confess I'm in over my head. Chill on the surface, but on the real, kinda nervous. You flip the script like exclusive. I can't deny how we vibe, I'm certain. There ain't no other way to describe it. Hear you when it's silent, see you when my eyes are shut. Girl, it must be love, you know I've been searching, trying to find it. And all the times going to us, girl, it must be love.
Yes, indeed. There's one more, and it must be love. Now we get into my single of the week. It's from Mr. Mario, and it's featuring Miss Sabrina Claudio, and the song is called Like Her Too. And your new music moments on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast.
Me plus two, back of the coupe. You know what to do. Keep your hands on me. Pure ecstasy. Dirty Sprite, open doors just for you. I know you like her too. You like her too. Like I do. Just like I do. This point of view. It's something new. I know you like her too. Just like I do.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's your single of the week, Mr. Mario, featuring Sabrina Claudio, and the song is called Like Her Too. That's your single of the week. Don't forget to also go pick up one more, and that single called Must Be Love, along with Kevin Ross and Look My Way, and his upcoming album coming out, along with Dinner Party and Breathe. Yo, this been your new music moments with your man in the mouth, right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. Don't forget to follow me on all social media at the Mouth_Moments. That's the Mouth_Moments with an S. And yo, if you got any questions or concerns, man, you got new music or you want me to check out, hit me up right here at the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com. That's the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com. Yo, it's been your new music moments, man. Hope I added something to your life, man. And like your boy, the mouth always say, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
And I'm
Um,
back.
that last song sounded way too much like Giveon. Like I want you. That's what that sounded like to me.
Right, the same writer.
Probably. But I'm like, nah, that's that Giveon little music right there. Because I
Got that
looked up,
little,
like, this ain't
got that
new.
vibe to it.
Like, yeah, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, this not new. But then I heard the rest of the song. I was like, oh, okay, this is different. This ain't what I thought it was. But that was some good music. Some good music. Um, as usual, per usual, from the mouth, we always get them good tunes and good
Yeah,
music and all that other kind of stuff. So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know how
Definitely
we
add my
get in.
he set my playlist up.
June's gonna be a big month. Get ready.
Definitely my
Ooh,
dry knee playlist.
Need it.
Definitely.
not the
Some
dry
songs.
knee playlist.
Yes, I'm gonna sitting there with the tray and the dry knee playlist playing.
Mm-mm, that's what you gonna name it.
Cause
That's what you gonna name it, the dry knee playlist.
my knees gonna be out the tub, so I'm gonna be the dry knee playlist.
Oh, you said
With
your
a
knees gonna
with
be.
a trail.
Just imagine your feet hanging off both sides of the tub. Like you just got butt and upper body in the tub. Just hanging over the side.
Yeah.
You ain't even in that
Just belly
motherfucker.
and ass. That's all I was on the tub. Belly
Right,
and ass.
right. Stupid. But make sure y'all check us out on all the podcast streaming platforms. And follow us. We got a lot of stuff going on. And
Tell
Mouth
a
did
friend.
say June is going to be an amazing month. June is Black Music Month, so make sure y'all check us out. Y'all know we love music here, and so we got some amazing, amazing guests coming in the month of June because June is Black Music Month. So once again, make sure y'all get yourselves together and be prepared for all the greatness we got coming on here next month. And they already lined up. Every week we got some dopeness happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got to make sure y'all follow the pages, follow the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of that good stuff, because we got a lot of amazingness happening. And I do have one more announcement. I almost forgot. While I'm downloading the information, um, make sure the ones that have won this giveaway, make sure you check your emails, okay? Make sure you check your emails because that's where the information is gonna
Before
go.
me
If
and
we
mouth take
cannot
them tickets.
contact you, make sure you check them emails. Them emails is gonna be real important for you to get your information for your um shit. It's not letting me do it, but whatever. I got to do too
Steak and
much.
cheese and
See
fries.
the mouth, see the
But
mouth and Pablo show in Cabo. I'm trying to tell you, we're gonna be live
not
from
the Mouth
Cabo.
and Pablo show in Cabo. Mouth and Pablo in Cabo.
See what I'm saying?
Um,
See, a nice ring to it.
Hola, hola, señorita. ¿Cómo
Huh?
está? Muy bien.
Lo
Not the
siento.
muy bien.
Lo siento.
Nigga, what? Do you
El
even know what that
tequilio en el glacio, please.
No El Hot Doggo. No Glizzy.
What? Y'all so irritating. No, El Hot Dog, yo. They gonna drug y'all. just cause y'all over there adding the O to everything, they gonna drug
Now,
the shit out of y'all.
this drink kind of salty.
They gonna drug. You gonna have all kind of bubbles at the bottom.
Oh,
You gonna
man.
be like, oh, I don't really know what's wrong.
Uh
My lips tingling.
huh.
But we'll tip good, so all they do is say, see?
The, the,
Whatever you
the
say. As
room is
long as you
spinning.
tip. As long as you tipping good. See?
Not you holding out the dollars so they won't
See?
drug you.
Why is it so hot out
I,
here?
I got dollars.
It's only 75 degrees. It feels like it's 98.
Nuh-uh. Cause you right there at that border. You at that border. You getting that borderline action. Y'all silly. Hold on.
Get
It
them
let me.
tickets
It let me
before
do
we
it now.
do.
Let me do it now. And don't forget to make sure you guys join us in Jamaica. I'm telling you, it's going up. We got a lot of people showing up. A lot of people joining us in Jamaica. So make sure you go ahead and book. Somebody did this yesterday. So make sure y'all join us. We're gonna have a really good time.
Going down.
You might be able to be
Going
on one of the
down.
shows.
You might, if you go ahead and bring your biscuit head ass and join us, you know. And yes, I called you a biscuit head ass because why not? Okay. I love y'all though. But my other last announcement, so we can get y'all up out of here, is that the Fat Girl Chronicles PGC page on Facebook has reached 10,000 followers. And we want to say
Hey.
thank you. Keep engaging, keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, and help us to improve. We want to thank you for being here and following us. Make sure you transfer those follows onto Instagram and YouTube. Okay, guys and dolls. We want to thank y'all for 10,000 followers. It went up fast. That from April 19th up until now, we've gained over I think it was 6,000 plus followers. So that is a real upheaval because we was at that 4.8 for a long time. So we've reached over 10K already, and we want to keep rising to the top. So make sure you guys keep reaching
I'm just
out, keep
saying.
engaging.
I did the body roll one time, and they all showed up. That's all I'm saying.
This guy.
They
This
here
guy,
for the
man.
body roll. I don't know what to tell you.
Guy. I ain't seen you body roll.
You
Mouth the body roll king.
You didn't have to. They saw it. You ain't had to see it. Don't worry about it.
He got a 10,000.
See,
I did a body roll. We barely made it to 500. So hey, shout out to
see, that's why y'all need to see Mouth and Pablo in Cabo. I'm trying to tell you.
Silly. But make sure you guys reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to be on the show. Or if there are any topics that you would like for us to talk about, reach out to us. We will definitely try to get all the topics on here. Or if you got questions that you want us to discuss, if you want the squad to answer a question, whether it's relationship or anything like that, send it to the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com. Once again, that's the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com. Send us your questions, inquiries, or anything you want us to talk about on here, and we'll make sure we do it. Let's see where we at.
Let me go to the page. That's a segment. That could be a segment. Be like, ask the squad.
There used to be a segment, ask the squad. We just haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, ask the squad.
Yeah, so we are like 26 people from 11. Right.
I'll tell you something you ain't want to hear.
We are like 26 people from 11,000 followers on Facebook. So we want to say thank you. We appreciate y'all. Okay? We appreciate y'all.
That's right. Don't forget to pay attention for the next week's topic.
Next week is, let me go back. Next week is how you show up in the world, how you share yourself with the world. That's next week.
How do you share yourself in the world? Think about it. How do you share yourself?
Share your big toe.
How do you share yourself with the world?
Shave your big toe.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
How do you share yourself with the world? So join us next Tuesday for another dope mental awareness topic. And we about to thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for joining us.
We're so glad we had this time together.
And y'all know what I say. Whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass. Do it with your whole ass, y'all. All right? We love y'all.
Even if your back pockets touch, you still got a booty and you still got a back with a split in it. God bless you.
And we out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
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 Not your half ass.